What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory Zero.Blue.Orion. How's it going? Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing today?
Excellent.
Absolutely fantastic.
So happy. So Look, that's coming from a Brit. That's about as excited as we
It's honestly, like, what is up with that? It's such a curse.
It's such
so
a lie. I see both of you get excited. It happens. You just try to downplay it as much as
I get
possible.
excited as a.
Also,
as
what
a-
about Colo?
I can get excited as a reactionary thing. Sometimes, like if something happens and I'm like, oh, adrenaline, excitement. I don't do the thing where I can.
Isn't that
summon
how
it up.
excitement works?
No, you
Usually
do this-
reactionary?
No, you do the summon up excitement thing at the beginning of
What
a
I
stream
think
or whatever. Like,
happens-
yeah, what's up, boys? Welcome to the stream, it's your boy. You know, I can do that.
like a coffee filter. Like an instant coffee filter.
Yes.
The British personality works like a filter, right? But like if you pour too much water in too quickly, it goes over the filter and just kind of spills into the cup. I think that's what happens. It's too much. The filter can't process it all.
There's a point.
leaks out.
There's a point in my day where like my energy levels and the caffeine cross perfectly, and I try and stream then. But like sometimes it doesn't happen, and it's just like now. It's like right now, and Wack is like, "How you feeling?" I'm like, "Mah." And Wack is like, "What is wrong with you, man?" And that's no. We have to wait for the stars to align sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm currently
definitely.
drinking G Fuel, I promise.
I'm just doing this to show a mug. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, that is a cool mug.
It's still
Tasty,
coffee.
boiling hot G Fuel.
Hot G Fuel.
Are we all showing off our mugs right now?
No, we're showing off our tasty G Fuel.
Mine's lemonade from my
We're all
lemon tree.
Code Brad for it, right?
Mine's
Mine's
delicious
My
water.
It's over.
Yep. Just use it on the lemonade because you never know. Maybe they'll send me some royalties or whatever it's called.
Sure they will. Sure they will. That's how it works. So
That's exactly how that works.
I hope you were all hanging on to your butts for today. Because
trust me, I'm hanging.
we gotta,
I got some bad.
Not grasped my butt since last Monday.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know what's
fantastic,
so
man.
funny.
I'm saying nothing about my bum. Let's just leave that there.
You sure?
don't have-
You don't have any last minute jokes? Nothing?
No. I'm an Englishman never talks about his ass.
Correct.
Is that
No,
like
it's fine.
a credo for the country?
Or his ass, depending on what language we want to talk in.
All right, fair enough. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Let's go around the room. Let's do some introductions. We're not smack dab in the middle of combat right now. Let's go ahead and do some intros. Introduce yourself and your characters, please. Brad, you want to start us off?
Hello there. My name's Brad Woto, and I'm a full-time Minecraft streamer and YouTuber. And today I'm going to be playing Wyatt Slate, aka Boomslang, probably the greatest pilot of all time, probably the greatest lancer of all time in his own head. Statistically, maybe, but in his own head, 100%. That's all I got to say. Unfortunately, Fist of the Wars was kicked off the show.
That's correct. He said one too many things about Brad's Minecraft streams, and
It's like,
Brad,
I will never be friends with someone on a
Yeah.
Minecraft stream, and I was like, that's fair enough.
Mhm.
I kicked him off the show.
even though he's been playing the
He's been doing it as well.
he's been doing it as well. It's fine. Yes, Fist is not here today. He's returning from vacation, but he'll be joining us again next week.
Still don't understand how he has so many vacations.
I'm guessing you don't understand how anyone has any vacation, Brad. You just can't process it in general.
No idea.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Jay!
Hi.
Hi.
I put myself on mute and then had to very quickly come off. Hi everyone. I'm Jay. Britain, apparently, I think. I'm not a Twitch streamer particularly, but I am playing Heath, Marker Brown for you this evening, aka Nero, aka someone with many social interaction problems and a few screws loose. But yes, hi, love this. It's Monday. It's fun. We're in space. That's about it, really. I'm a bit blindsided today because I decided to raid in like an idiot. So that's why my wig looks awful. It's not because it's a cheap wig. Shut up. Let's play.
And
What just happened?
Okay.
yeah, I listen. I don't think it's cheap. Okay, it looks fine. It's just fine, Jay. Don't
Looks great.
obsess about it for the entire show, and just like do just one of these the whole.
I'm also wearing a vest like my character, which is ridiculous because it's slightly chilly in here. That's all I'm saying. Like the hardships I'm going through right now.
I think it's weird that you guys call a tank top a vest. I think of a vest as an actual, like
a
just
waistcoat.
What I wear.
a waistcoat. Yeah.
A waistcoat.
I need to feel like I need to check now with Brad. Like, is this a vest or is it?
I'd call it a vest as well, I think.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Well, in fact, I
Billy
just call
calls
it
them vests
sleeveless.
as well. Yeah.
I think it's what I refer to them as.
When you gave me your character description, you said that he would be wearing a vest. And I literally almost drew a waistcoat. And then I said, no, he's not. This has to be a British thing.
You put it in Google Translate.
Yeah, I did.
yeah.
I looked. I actually had to look and make sure. And I was like, oh.
Amazon.co.uk.
He meant a fucking tank top. Okay. Okay.
Whatever. Stop picking on me now. I'm going.
No, it's fine. You don't know. You don't know. Thank you very much, Jay. Myth.
Pleasure.
Hi, I'm Mathematic. You guys can follow me or just, I don't know. I'm playing Luca today. I don't know. Let's start that one over again. Could you re-roll it?
I think this might be some of the worst.
This intro is the worst.
Because we don't get to do it every week. Sometimes
Yeah.
Whack is like, no, you don't do it. So we forget what we're doing.
All right, give me the line again while it's fresh in my mind.
Line.
To the bloody script,
I'm
Mathematic.
Mathematic, and I like
be doing
role
this
play
same way.
games in games that don't usually require role play. You got it.
That worked. All right, yeah. That's me.
Okay.
Thank you, Mythberry. Pumpkinberry, could you go next, please?
Pumpkin-matic.
Hi, I'm Pumpkinberry, and I'm playing Geist today. And that's it. Let's go. I'm ready.
Bloody hell.
Ready. That's
Ready.
fantastic. I'm Wayne Steven, and I will be the GM of Doom today. I will be dragging characters kicking and screaming through the adventure. And there's a lot of stuff that could happen today. It's a weird situation because I can only prep so much for today because it really depends on what the characters are going to do. And I know that happens a lot with role-playing games, but the directions that this show can go from today are so incredibly different that I can really only prep so much. Next week is going to be that's going to be a tough prep week. That's like a whole week of prep for next week.
These
So
are the
we'll see.
weird hinge episodes where
Yes.
you can't prepare anything, but you also like, you know that whatever happens is basically like, well, next week I have to write the next whole book.
Yeah. Yep.
But right now, like, are they going to go left, right, up, down? I don't know. I guess we'll just see. You have that weird, like, blank page in front of you that's like, guess I'll see what they do.
That's what happened. I'm sitting there trying to prep. I'm like, I can't do that. I was like, I'm not going to do that whole thing because I don't.
Yeah.
There's only so much I'm willing to throw away. Like, I'm not going to write
it's the
this
worst.
giant fucking thing and then it doesn't
you
work.
prepare every eventuality. Some weeks you just burn yourself out.
Yeah.
The only thing we do know is Whack rolled a natural 1 before the game started. So take that how you will. We don't know what's going to happen, but we do know that he already rolled a 1.
Yeah. I still
see.
think it's our life support systems. The game begins and you are dying. Suffering.
Very well could be. But yeah,
No oxygen.
that's not the only adventure, though, that we have to talk about. If you missed it on PB's stream, we have a thing to
I
talk
was like,
about
what?
and announce.
I do.
Brad, do you want to talk about it?
Oh,
Or should I just
what
go
is
right
it?
into it?
What was it?
The thing
Yes.
with the stuff in the thing? Should
On
I just
Saturday,
go?
we did a thing called Magical Kitty Save the Day, and at the end of it, I said, "Haha, see you next week with a human version with superheroes." And everyone was like, "Haha, Brad and his silly lies." Roll the trailer, whack.
It's playing.
Made an entire campaign last night for no reason.
Why not?
Sick.
Sound is gone. Oops.
Oh, it's just.
So, Brad, do you have anything good to announce?
Made an entire campaign last night for almost no reason. Decided to run it.
Well, why not?
Roll the
Okay.
trailer, whack.
Awesome. Welcome back, everyone.
Yay!
back. Yeah,
Only the greatest channel on Twitch.
Yes. Sorry about that. They,
Well, to be fair,
they
you only
reorganized.
found out about it today.
Yeah, he gave me the thing like this morning. But they actually
It only
reorganized.
existed this morning. Like I did it today, like last night.
Yeah.
2 a.m.
They reorganized the way that they put the channels in OBS. Usually they put the thing like at the very bottom below your desktop and
Oh, I
mic.
hate that. Yeah, when I switch
It just-
profiles, they switch around randomly.
It just decided to move it to the top. I was
Yeah,
like,
I hate it.
what
That's why I use hotkeys now. I never click on the thing. I have an F9 set to mute everything. That's what I have, and I just use that to be sure. To be sure. On Sunday, everyone, this Sunday coming, which is the 8th of August, I'm going to be running a one-shot with a question mark on the end for a little show called the August Alliance, and it's superheroes. And that's it. So I started mapping out like a meme thing, but I think I actually came up with a really cool concept. And then I was like typing away stuff, and I'm like animating that thing that you just saw, and I was like, oops, it's gonna be great. So I guess we'll see you on Sunday. It is technically partially our shill show as well, so it's gonna be a kind of combination meme that came from the end of Magical Kitties, shill show, and accidentally I think I wrote an actual cool comic book premise. So we'll see. I don't know.
Welcome to the
so
creative process.
And for
yeah.
those listening, it's the 11th, Sunday, the 11th of
Oh,
August.
it's the 11th. Sorry. Yeah.
No worries.
Sunday the 11th. The reason I said the 8th is
Yeah, I know
because.
why.
Oh. Yeah. All right. I was going to come up with a better lie. Honestly, I was about to say the reason I said the 8th is because that's when my dog's vet appointment was, and I just got off the phone with them. But you know, you could do that. That's why. That's the reason instead. We played Zero.Blue.Orion now.
For the month first.
That's what it was. That was a good lie too.
Brad
That was
is
a good
so
line,
good
too.
at these. This is wow.
Yeah, I know. Pretty fucking.
Great.
So thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you. We will see you.
They're getting
on
it
the,
all out of their systems, guys.
Play the
That's what's
fucking
happening.
intro. Let's go.
We're gonna play the anime intro. Let's get into ZBO.
The year is 5016U. After many failures, humanity has reached new heights. Union is responsible for all of it. It is the tyrant, the watcher, and the guiding hand. The third committee watches over humanity, but is stretched thin. Threats loom from the Aun ascendancy, overreaching corporal states, remnants of the second committee, and other unknown dangers. Union scrambles to cope with the vast size of the hegemony and these threats by relying on unorthodox means.
Welcome back, everyone. On the last episode of Zero.Blue.Orion, the characters had returned to Research Facility 003, in which they had found most of it destroyed. Many people were killed, including General Wrath. They found Polly and Skip and were told about what had happened and how Kaz, one of Dr. Prism's assistants along with Polly, had killed many people throughout the facility, including many test subjects. The group explored and they found another ship inside the research facility where Polly was loading the remaining test subjects and test tubes onto the ship. Determining the best course of action with Polly, they were worried about Elisa, but things were a bit strange with Elisa. There was some distrust there. They didn't know if she was a part of things. So with Polly, they had loaded up this new ship called the Epiphany, a science vessel, and they were going to try and make a break for the Blinkgate. However, there is, well, a battle taking place around the Blinkgate. At the end of last session, the group was trying to get their last of their mechs onto the ship. Specifically, Nero was trying to get his Zhang onto the ship by doing a sort of leap into the cargo area. And I think I want to roll for that.
Oh, good.
I think I want to roll for that. We also had Boomslang's mech that was being brought back by Geist. So we'll get a roll for that soon as well. So Nero, you have your special hard suit on. What was it called?
My flex suit.
Flex suit. It is able to withstand hazardous environments. So you're kind of able to move through this part of the research facility that's been on fire. Obviously, a lot of the fire suppression systems must have been damaged because the fire is still kind of raging throughout the facility. You're able to get to your mech and power things up. Wyatt, you have gotten into the pilot seat of the Epiphany and are trying to line things up here for Nero to get on board. What I'd like from you to start things off is a piloting check. You have a trigger for that.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'd like to apologize now. 22.
That's a natural 20.
Yes,
that's a natural 20.
I would like, and that's my role for the entire the thing, right? For piloting forever, yeah.
That's to get the ship set up and ready to load. You maneuver this the ship very well, almost as if it is second nature to you. You just kind of position the ship just outside with the hangar doors, the cargo doors open up. Nero, how are you doing this?
So how far away is like the edge of the hangar doors from?
How close do you want to be, Wyatt?
Oh, I thought we were doing it on the ground. I thought he was landing on the ground and we were taking the mechs down.
It's up to Wyatt entirely.
Oh, okay.
He rolled a natural 20 on this. You can position the ship however you want.
We gotta go. Just right, get ready. It should be a little jump, all right? Just a little jump. I'm gonna get it pretty damn close. I mean, this thing's actually not too bad to move around. It's got like hyperdyne shunts on it or something, flux couplers. So it's actually a really nice ship you got here, Polly.
And then I just back it up perfectly to within 2 inches of the side of the falling destruction tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it.
You just like walk on.
Nero, what are you doing?
If he's a couple of inches away, I'm gonna trust that. Yeah, I can't fuck this up. Surely, I'm just gonna stroll onto the back of the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, hurry up.
Very
Hurry
carefully.
up. Let's go.
Please.
All right, thanks for lining me up. I'm gonna pop myself in the back here, hot shotgun.
Please
just
go
gonna-
ahead and make an agility check for me.
Hold on to your seatbelts, everyone.
An 18. Without any problems, Wyatt's able to hold the ship steady. You get on board with the Zhang. Walk right on. No problems. Geist. You have gone to pick up the morning cloak, Boomslang's morning cloak, to make sure that everyone is sort of as prepared as possible for what's happening in space. How are you doing this with the Death's Head?
I parked the Death's Head because it can clamp. It like can crawl up walls. So I've just parked it just outside, and I will climb in, I guess, through the open wall and grab the morning. What is it?
Morning cloak?
Morning
So
cloak.
you guys actually teleported with the morning cloak, his special bullshit. Went into the conference room.
That's right.
There is no gaping hole in the wall to get in that way.
Okay, I will make one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. With which weapon? Or are you using the
I mean,
how are you doing it?
Is the conference room, does it have glass windows or is it concrete or
I would imagine it does not.
have glass windows?
No.
Okay. So, then,
It's probably like concrete is my guess.
okay. Then, yeah, I would probably use I could probably get away with doing it with just the main rifle. I don't need to use the Cyclone Pulse rifle.
Okie doke.
Okay.
And this is your Vulture DMR?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
There should be 2 accuracy added to that as well. 15.
Okay. 15. Part of the wall rains down concrete and smoke. Immediately, fire comes out. The floor that was not on fire before is partially on fire now. And you sort of have created a space for the fire to get fuel. What do you do? There are flames coming out.
Can I vent some coolant? Some of my stuff? To kind of like stop that flame?
Can make me an engineering check.
Sure.
A 16. Okay. I think that you can. Basically, you tried it before. Maybe it was too hectic. Maybe you were too worried about everybody that was in the building. And now that you know that you're pretty much the only one left alive in here, you have a little bit more confidence. You're able to kind of vent the cooling and kind of make a bit of a pathway in the fire. It doesn't put the fire out, but it does kind of leave a little bit of room for you.
Okay. Then yeah, I will go grab the morning cloak then. I will leave the death's head, perched and clamped to the wall, and then I'll climb out, grab the morning cloak. And
So you're going to get into the morning cloak?
Yeah, because that's the only way to get it, right? I don't know what I see. Like, I'm assuming the hole that I made isn't big enough for me to...
Yeah, it's a conference room. I mean, you've blown a good-sized chunk of the wall out of the outer wall and probably part of the conference room as well. There's some debris and stuff that's coming down.
Okay. Is it big enough? Is the hole big enough for the death's head to crawl in and grab the morning cloak with my little grab hands?
Give me a flat D20.
4.
No.
Yeah, I have to... Okay, so then, yeah, I will hop out and I will get in the morning cloak and then I will just walk it onto the...
Okay. Go ahead and...
Whatchamacallit?
Stay cool for me, please.
11?
11. Okay. It's super dangerous when you go in there. There's falling debris from the shot that you just made through 2 different walls. And there's still fire around. You've cleared a path for yourself. So you do the thing where, like you've seen like firefighters or something holding up your hands and rush in. You get to the morning cloak cockpit itself and you climb on in.
Yep.
Immediately, just the smoke is overwhelming. That horrible, horrible smoke smell from chain smokers that lingers and can never, ever go away is just ever present in this cockpit.
It's all meshed up as well. All the panels are off and wires are connected. Remember, it's like rigged together to work again after being jammed.
Is that all right? I had an explosion. Be careful with her, please. She's delicate.
Now, you don't have a license for the morning cloak. What I'd like you to do...
Don't press the big button in the middle, right? That big red button.
Give me a flat D20, please.
Don't press it, or...
No, don't press it. I also wired some of the other buttons up to different buttons, and I think the legs are actually wired to the arms, and the arms are wired to the charge blade, and the charge blade is wired to where you sort of probably want your legs to be. What I was just using was the photonic density carrier thing. At least that's what it's marked as. I have no idea what that means.
Customize the controls.
Tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, fully. Just had to rig everything. I was like, I got that working, but in order to get the legs working, I need power from that, and then in order to get that...
You've repaired it like 3 times now, so yeah.
I used to install car radios in real life, and sometimes we would just like rig together stuff, like just take power from whatever we could find, and sometimes you just didn't know. And we just send people out on the fucking road.
You have rolled a 3
Yes.
to power up the mech. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Definitely don't press the white button above your head.
Oh.
I know it says power, but that's not actually power.
Okay.
As you push the white button, you're going to activate this EX slipstream drive. Please, which is the roll, Brad? Is it 3 6s? 3d6?
3d6.
3d6, but can't be all 3, right?
Yeah, if it's triples, you're screwed.
Please roll 3d6 for me.
Okay.
Geist.
7.
1, a 2, and a 4. The slipstream drive activates.
Whoa, what's happening? Everything's flashing.
Oh, yeah. No.
I have like blue and yellow lights. What's going on?
You see the mech disappear from inside the conference room. And please roll me a 1d4.
I did tell her not to hit the big red button. I think she might have hit the big red button.
The big red button.
3.
Okay. Super lucky. You actually appear on the right side of the building. However, not exactly perfectly for the hangar. The Boomslang's mech, the morning cloak, is now falling through the air as you have moved out of the building, and I mean, I guess it's lucky that you're on the right side, but the mech is falling. What do you do?
Oh, boost jets. Boost jets. Where are the boost jets? Which button for the boost jets?
Hit my boost jets. Just hit the button again. Hit that same button again. Go up.
I smack the same button again.
Hit a 3d6 again for me, please.
This was my plan if we were on the lift as well and it fell, the elevator. I was just going to like...
Roll a 1d4 for me.
Button again. This is a passive, right?
3.
Yeah,
Okay.
just do it as much as you want, I guess, because you can just fuck it up, basically, and it takes your whole action and come back.
Okay. You teleport again, and you sort of end up lower than the ship. The ground is moving pretty close to you. It's maybe only 20 or 30 feet away.
This is why I suggested parking on the ground!
Is there anything, in the ship, like a winch wire?
Oh, I don't know if you know.
Okay.
Give me a... Did you get out of your mech?
On a science ship?
I'm still in my mech.
I'm fucking locking the controls, even if there is. He's not getting one. Fucking to drag us all down.
I've already taken power from the winch wire. Sorry. For the radio.
Give me a flat d20, Nero.
Okay.
An 18. Yes, there is.
All right, Boomslang, hold it steady. I'm going fishing.
And I want to basically attach the winch to the back of my mech somewhere and dive out the back of the ship, pushing off, zooming down towards.
That is a terrible idea. That is a terrible.
Trying to catch it.
Great idea.
Alrighty. We need an agility check, and I need to put on different music.
Can I get any more of those? I want to do it.
No. Damn it.
It's fine. This is just a little bit of flying. I'll be right back.
And I
So
just launch myself out
You're
the back.
already flying, and you're gonna. All right.
you attach the winch probably to like the ladder or something that you use to climb into the cockpit, and you see the Zhang like fly off. What does it look like when your mech jumps out of this?
So it'll be that thing where I just turn around, clip it on, turn, and it's just that kind of almost like Baywatch
Size
slow-mo, just-
carabiner.
and like jumps out. And as I jump over the edge, so I kind of get to the edge, almost stop, let the momentum tip the top of the Zhang forward off the edge, and then push with the Zhang's feet. So I shoot out the back, down, straight down like a bullet towards Geist.
Luca runs into his mech.
Because I'm an idiot.
Okay. Give me an agility check, please.
Brace yourself.
That's a 9.
Close the doors.
Let me quickly check.
So-
Have I got anything that affects it? No.
You jump out. There's about... there's really not... The ship isn't that high. I'd say maybe...
Flying?
How many floors up? It's maybe like 100 feet up. Guys teleported below. You're trying to accelerate. You can't get there fast enough, and I think you realize that. Geist, he's not going to reach you in time.
Okay. I reach out and I actually try to stop my fall by the side of the building.
You're
That's the
gonna
only thing I can do, I think. Yeah.
reach out
yeah.
with your hand?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Actually, does he have his weapons on his mech? Because I will use his sword instead.
Yeah, I'm not carrying him around.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a flat D20, but this is... You got a difficulty on this because you don't have a license for this mech. 7. And give me the difficulty.
Just trying to do the Advent Children Cloud thing where he keeps stabbing varying versions of the Buster Sword into the side of the Shinra building.
Okay.
Climb up and-
As you're
exactly
trying to like reach for the weapon, the arms are just kind of moving in like ways that are unfamiliar to you. They don't move the same way as the Death's Head and the Everest. Wyatt's got these crazy control schemes set up, and like you try to go for the sword, and then the foot just kind of like extends outward in some like horrible angle, and you hit the ground.
Oh, that looks better.
Please roll a 2d6, guys.
What was that sound? Is she alright?
The 7?
Okay, the Morning Cloak takes 7 damage through armor. So you can note.
Jumped out the back.
Nero.
I'm lowering the ship with
Okay.
Nero, I guess, attached. But
Nero, is she alright?
She hit the ground pretty bloody hard, but she seems alright. Just a
Yeah?
knock.
She did.
While I'm dangling around like a turd on a stick, I think I'd like to come back in now.
All right. Let's see. Wyatt, please go ahead and roll me your piloting again as you try to recover from Nero's insanity.
Okay.
Let's hope this thing's got an inverted photonic density carrier, or this is not going to work.
Did
It doesn't.
you're dangling right now, Jay?
He's not dangling. He jumped out. He had
He's still
slack.
falling.
Yeah. He had to reach. He had to reach for
All right.
Geist.
In that case, Luca is.
And Boomslang, he jumped out. You're going to need to go up in your thrusters, or else we are going to get yanked to the ground. Yeah, I know that. I know that, but get on the winch. Well, I sort of thought this thing was a little bit better than it is now. So, let's just see how this works out.
So Nero has jumped out of the ship here to try and catch Geist. She hits the ground. Nero completely misjudged the distance from jumping out, and he's speeding towards the ground. Nero, you realize now that there's no way that the Epiphany can sort of catch you or do anything. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna take Geist's lead. If it's big enough, like I've completely missed her, if I'm close enough, I'm gonna try and do the same and basically stab my knife that my Zheng has into the side of the building like a break as well.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your weapon attack.
Okay.
can I uncouple him from the fucking cockpit?
I don't think with an 8 you can. You're probably fiddling around with the controls trying to do it. Yeah, you try and reach out with the knife. However, you just whiff, like you just misjudge the distance between you and the building, and maybe your fist on the Zhang is still in like power punching mode or something, and it's just like you can't get the knife to do it the way you want it to. So you are also going to hit the ground hard. Go ahead and take 2d6 damage, please. Roll 2d6 there.
Where have you gone? Roll 20, come back. 6,
We'd much rather have him take the damage than us fall out of the sky.
Okay. Yeah, you take 5 damage as the mech lands hard. You probably land on your back, I think, because you've sort of like tried to stab the research facility but couldn't find purchase on it, and you just fall back right on your back.
Does that ignore armor?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Okay.
Resting on your back, probably right near Geist in the Morning Cloak.
Alright, okay, I'll admit, alright, that went much better than the last time I did that. Although, admittedly, I wasn't in a mech, and I was drunk. Sorry.
Oh, I get it. It's because it's subspace. I get it. Hang on, let me turn this on, and then all right. I should actually be able to lift you up now, but pretty much too late.
Wait, and they call you the pilot? Jesus Christ.
Well, I've never piloted this before, have I? I don't know what this is.
That's fine. I shouldn't try and fly.
Ow.
Is she all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
No, not you. The Morning Cloak.
Oh, she's, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You sure?
she took a little bit of damage, but otherwise I think she's okay.
All right.
Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah.
Structurally sound.
I'm bringing the Epiphany down then. Go with plan B. I'll land it on the ground. We'll walk on.
I thought that was the plan.
It was the plan, but then the GM just changed it in the week. What is the plan? I'm landing the ship and they can get on. Who's driving this thing? Everybody's jumping out of the back here, and all I hear is radio chatter. Is that little robot driving the plane? It's not driving, alright? It's piloting. Whatever. Alright? Drive a tractor. Alright? This is a full-on, this is a hardcore, ISDN polarity balancing act.
and I'm looking at something that's on my panel that just says ISDN polarity, like minus 10% warning.
What that means? No idea.
I like to have a like, this is like, I imagine this is like someone being handed like a Bugatti Veyron after they've been driving driving dump trucks their whole lives or something. Just hitting buttons.
Okay. Yeah, I think after that, you're able to get the mechs kind of back in. Is that it? Is
Mine's
anybody
still
doing
up
anything else?
on the wall? So I imagine.
No, you've fallen. You've hit the ground.
My mech is still up on the wall,
Okay.
right?
Alright, that's all of them, yeah?
No, my death's head is still up on the wall of the building.
What's he doing on the wall? I got
I had to get out of my mech to get into your mech
I can carry. Why didn't you put your mech on here first and then go get my mech?
because I had to. I thought the plan was different. I thought we were. Yes, never mind. It doesn't matter. But my mech is on the wall, so we
don't
have
want
to
you
get it.
to go and get your mech. Can you even pilot a mech? Because she sure as hell can't pilot mine.
I can carry the mech.
Oh.
I can do that. I just didn't know that's what we were doing because nobody
if you
spoke like the plan.
If you
Well, I
can
want to
carry
see
the
that.
mech,
You reckon you
just,
can pick up a whole mech?
you can just carry me, and I can get in the mech. Yeah.
Alright, I'll fly us back up then.
Well, no.
No?
Okay. Yeah,
What?
it's fine. It's not. Yes, sure.
Go ahead and make another piloting check for me, please, Wyatt.
Right, okay, so subspace. Wait, what the hell is a neutron imbalance? Hey Polly, what's a neutron imbalance? Whoa. Easy.
The ship just like launches upwards so fast. You hit the vertical thrusters basically on this thing, and just everyone gets like pasted down to the ground before the inertial dampeners. Actually, there aren't inertial dampeners in this. Believe it or not, they have crash chairs. It's a combination of like medicine and crash chairs that helps you deal with the extreme acceleration. Everybody has to be like really well prepped before you go to near light speeds. So everybody just gets pasted down to the ground as the ship takes off at ridiculously fast vertical speed. Wyatt completely overshoots the research facility.
Alright, going back down.
West. I was gonna get my lunch to go back down. Oh.
Well, look, I wanted to fly the freighter, you know, you lot wanted to take this thing. And I'm not really
I
sure
think my hair is messed up. Can you
what
check
this
it?
what this one does.
You'll get used to it.
It looks fine.
I mean, it's
Are
got
you
something
sure?
called flux-
Is it still doing the swoopy thing?
Flux balancing.
Swoopy thing.
How do flux balancing do, Hickey?
Okay. You're able to bring the ship back up and get the Death's Head back on board. And now, what's the plan?
Yeah, what is the plan, Polly?
What's the plan?
Where are we going? Give me the coordinates and quick.
Are you sure you actually know what you're doing? I'm feeling a little.
I've absolutely no idea what I'm doing. You lot pumped me full of green goop and memories of old dead people, and then woke me up, put me in a Lancer, and then the fucking whole base exploded, and then you put me in a random fucking science vessel and told me to fucking save everyone in here, so no, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but we're gonna have to try and do our best, okay, Polly? So calm the fuck down.
You're the one that decided you wanted to drive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't trust no one else, and, you know, the other pilot is a little robot thing. For some reason, you've installed just an anxiety complex on it.
I didn't install any anxiety complex. What are you talking about?
Oh, it was more scared than we were when the building was blowing up. Why would you program that into something? You're sick.
It has self-preservation programmed in.
Alright, yeah, well, so do I, so give me the coordinates.
It's in... Okay.
Polly will send you the coordinates basically for the Blinkgate, just outside of space. And off you go.
Full speed.
Off you go. With the Epiphany, the USB Epiphany, the group has taken off into space. Oops. Okay. Once you get into space, your sensors start pinging like crazy, Wyatt. You start to see all sorts of notifications pop up. As you see, there is indeed a battle going on by the Blinkgate. There are what look to be 2 unidentified craft, many mech contacts, along with 1 Union Naval Department sort of like frigate craft. There are also several smaller ships that are flying around, unidentified. You have approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mech contacts, 2 large battleship class ships, 4 fighter class ships for the enemy. There are 2 fighter class ships and 1 battleship for Union Naval Department.
Is that Lone Wolf and Black Dragon on the screen there, Wyatt?
Maybe we can try and hail them. Let me see if I can patch us through, see if we can let them know we're coming. See if they
Yeah, maybe. Polly, is there any cloaking on the ship? Anything at all? No, we don't have anything like that. Cloaking?
Yeah, it's got 1 gun, which might as well be a pea shooter.
Should we just power up and try to get through the gate as quickly as possible? What do the sensors say?
Sensors say that there's a whole shit ton of danger over that way, but we can either I can punch it and we can try and aim for it, but we're probably just going to get chewed up. I reckon we should try and hail through the Lone Wolf or whatever his name was.
Do one of our mechs have cloaking?
Oh, yes.
Maybe scrap it and use the drive for the ship.
We wouldn't be able to do any sort of setup like that quickly. And even if we could, using a mech cloaking field for a science vessel, the science vessel's way too big.
I tried.
I hate to point out the obvious, guys, but there's a fucking army between us and that Blinkgate. I might be crazy.
But some of our boys are there as well.
Well, they know what they signed up for.
You're also getting a ping of a lot of wreckage. There's a lot of wreckage. You can essentially determine that there are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wrecked ships out there.
How close are we to that wreckage, Wyatt?
How close are we to that wreckage?
Maybe... I mean, in space, the distances are a lot larger, right? Like between things in space battles.
Yeah, review mirror logic.
Yeah, I would say probably... It's in close proximity to the Blinkgate.
I'm not going to crash into it. It's miles away. We're fine.
No, I wasn't. I was maybe thinking about using it for, pretend to be it.
Pretend to be it.
Yeah, if we look like a damaged ship floating away, then maybe we could just float our way right to the Blinkgate.
I guess that depends on whether they've picked us up already or not.
Probably. If we're picking them up, they can probably pick us up. Is that usually how it works?
I mean, it might work, but wouldn't it be easier to ask the boys to cover us and we'll just
Yeah.
shoot past? I mean, we're essentially carrying survivors.
Open up comms, I guess.
I'll try it. I think it's this button.
I'm gonna try and hail whatever ship is on our side, basically. Up there.
Comms are giving you nothing. In fact, the OmniNet is down.
Well, that's not good. OmniNet's down. Nothing on the comms. Plan B then, I suppose. I mean, I could kind of aim us towards the Blinkgate.
The whole
Turn on-
OmniNet's down? It must be interfering with the Blinkgate somehow.
Oh, does that mean we can't use the Blinkgate?
It could be possible. I don't know. We'd have to get closer for me to tell. How much closer? Well, it depends on how severe the jamming is. If the entire OmniNet's down, I don't know. We might have to get right on top of it.
I can't stay floating here.
Well, I mean, maybe
Definitely
we
not.
can stay floating. Maybe I can sort of just aim us towards the Blinkgate, turn everything off, and then we all just sit and pray.
It's at that point that you have a strange signal light up on your console, Wyatt.
Oh no, we're out of oil. Oh wait, what does that mean?
You're getting some kind of strange warning, basically, like, and it says incoming communication.
Incoming communication. Do I want to answer that though? Because what's it answered one before, didn't she? And then that's what caused all this.
Just answer it.
I reach over and I hit the button.
Oh, damn it.
This is Lieutenant Reeves. Lieutenant Reeves, come in. USB Epiphany? USB Epiphany. Do you read?
We read you, Lieutenant.
We're doing a line of sight communications right now. The only communications that are working are line of sight. OmniNet is down. OmniNet is down. We have several bogies all around the Blinkgate. Vex are inbound. Lots of issues going on. The entire fleet's been wiped out. The entire fleet's been wiped out. The Blinkgate is currently under fire.
Is the Blinkgate running?
The Blinkgate is being jammed. It is not safe to go through the Blinkgate. I repeat, it is not safe to go through the Blinkgate.
Right, well, there's not a lot going on the ground either. Pretty much everyone's been wiped out. We've got, I think, a decent amount of the survivors on here. We also have some mechs.
You have mechs?
Yeah.
We got a couple. We've got mechs and we got survivors, though.
They're
You have
basic,
survivors.
They're not prepared for space combat.
Who is with you?
Polly, you're like legit. Polly. Polly's
Lieutenant
that
Reeves, this is Polly.
Oh, Polly. What about the core? What about the core?
It's been taken.
Then everything is lost. Everything is lost. What about the data?
It's still intact. I was able to save it, along with several test subjects, but Kaz. It was Kaz. He killed so many people. So many.
I need you to get it together, Polly. Get it together. You need to get out of the system. Get through that Blinkgate.
But you said it's being jammed. What are we going to do?
Then you better damn well fix it and get out of here. You need to get the data back to Union. It is imperative. If the OmniNet is down, they have no idea what's going on. They don't know that the Aunic Ascendancy are here. We need to activate the destruction protocols.
The destruction protocols? But what about the other people in the research labs?
It's already too late. Activating the destruction protocols now.
No! No!
The communication goes dark.
That's not good.
Ollie, can we tell what's jamming the Blinkgate? Can we pick up where that signal's coming from? Because if we don't get out of here, there's going to be a whole lot more dead mechs floating around up here. And I think enough people have died already.
There were so many friends at the research lab 1 and 2.
Yeah, Ollie, you don't have to remind me, alright? I woke up seeing my friends get shot in the tubes, and I damn well am not going to die with any more on board. Let's find that jammer and take it the fuck out. We need you, Polly. Focus.
Try. I can't detect where the signal's coming from. You're going to have to get closer.
Did she say she does know, or she can't
does
detect?
not. She can't. And I did roll for it. Let's take you guys over here so you can see exactly what's going on.
Oh, bloody hell! Bloody hell!
Oh shit.
What are we? Are we on that Millennium Falcon looking thing?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's us there. Jesus. Okay.
You're all the way to the left. The green contacts are friendlies. The red contacts are not so friendlies on your sensors.
It's not that bad. It's fine.
What?
Everything is fine.
What I will need is we're going to need to do some initiative to determine how you guys are going to handle this situation.
Am I able to do one thing before that? I don't actually know if it...
What would you like to do?
Well, I just think throughout this entire thing, I'm pulling out that little box that I put away under the chair that I brought with me off of my freighter. And they're all chatting away, and I unclasp it, and inside are 3 syringes. And I take one out and jab myself with one.
Where do you jab yourself?
Just in the arm. I don't think it matters. I just do the...
Okay.
And I use one of my stims.
Wait.
Combat
I
stim.
also... Yeah, I would like to use the juice one, which is the combat stim. There's 3 that you can have the options of. This one heightens senses, alertness, dispels fatigue, and shortens reaction times. It's also known to occasionally provoke rage in some users, apparently, which is not great.
I want that.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't want rage.
Kill everyone. That's Plan Z. We just inject you with all of the stims.
It's turning into
Mega loco.
Okay. So, I'm going to start to put some stuff on the initiative order here. We're going to need
out so much. This is so great. Thank you, Wack. This is so awesome.
No problem. We're going to put the Epiphany on. We're going to put the U and D ships on. Oops. If I can. Gotta move this just for a quick second. Alrighty.
I assume this is one of those future injections, by the way, that looks like the gun, you know, when they do the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like a hypo spray kind of thing, I think.
I can't feel my tongue. I can't feel my tongue. What's going on? What happened? What? Stims. Stims, mate.
He will look over.
Oh, what else have you got?
Nope, that's it. They're all mine. And they're bloody Moorish, so you don't want any.
Luke is still in storage in his mech. like waiting for the back door to be open and like go.
He's
He has
sitting
no
there
idea
ready.
really actually what's going on. He's like sitting ready, yeah. But he just doesn't know like what we see. I don't even know if he even knows what happened on comms unless it went through all of the radio and not.
I was specifically using comms to so that everyone is hearing. I assume there's some people in the cockpit with me and some people I'm just over the
Correct.
comms.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
My Mac ready to deploy if needed.
Yeah.
I think he probably was since we went and since we left planet. He's been ready to fight just in case.
Okay, there's so many ships. Sorry,
I
hang
just
on.
think like his mech's in the back, just like an excited kid that just sort of bounces from one foot to the other, like, I want to go.
Open the door. Yeah, exactly.
Let me at him.
Flanagan is just kind of.
Is this time for the big battle scene? Oh, I'm so ready. I'm excited.
All right, but you might want to fix your hair first.
Wait, is it messy?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I swear I have some product somewhere.
Put some sauce in the fridge. Maybe not.
How does this work? The space combat. I thought we weren't really properly equipped for this. Can we take our mechs out there, Polly? Without EVA modules, you'll be able to move around, but just with thrusters, you'll be moving at about half speed.
I'm all right with that.
That's fine.
I don't know.
What do we have? What are we looking at out there?
I haven't seen it yet.
I have an idea.
I head down to my Death's Head mech. And then
Can you open the door, Wyatt?
What? Why?
I'm gonna climb on top and mount myself on top. And I'll use my railgun.
I come with you.
I mean, if you want to,
Yes. Yeah.
can you attach yourself? Do you have clamps?
We have clamps. Come on.
And like you see the cables from his back, and then like they get barbed and some are magnetic.
Dog hawking everywhere.
Exactly.
Listen to me now.
Yeah, exactly. And then off screen a whiskey glass comes with the cable.
Okay, well, if you want, I can basically use my railgun and attach myself to the top of the ship so that Wyatt's got a gun and then we've got an extra gun.
I just want to see what's happening out there.
Yeah, and don't you guys have turrets? Can we attach the turrets to the top of the ship?
Well, you've got mine.
The
I can
ship
stick
only
down.
has a small gun on it. It's really meant just for blasting asteroids. I don't know if it'll do any kind of damage versus, well, at least the ships. Maybe versus the mechs. Well, that's why I'm going on top of the ship, Polly, and that's why I'm maybe bringing the turrets with me. We have deployable turrets.
I can always attach Steve to the side as well. He likes a little bit of pew pew.
Whatever you think is best. I think that's best.
As far as the readout here on the sensors, Wyatt, it's pinging like crazy. There are a whole shitload of bad guys. There are
They need to repair.
2 enemy battleships. There are 4 ace ships. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 assault mechs and 4 breacher mechs.
I'll just relay that.
Blah, 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 blah.
All the things you just said.
Okay. So we've got 8 mechs and then some big crazy ships.
Wait, why are we trying to engage them at all? I thought we were just going to try and unjam the Blinkgate long enough for us to nip out.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think we should have a gun on top of the ship, and I'm willing to do that. Just in case.
You know...
Why don't you climb on the top? I'll lend you my turret. I'll hang out the back. We keep us alive long enough to find the ship that's jamming the Blinkgate, and then we get the fuck out of here.
If you get shot, are you not going to get launched straight off the thing and then left behind? And when I say left behind, I mean left behind.
I know what you mean.
Is that as opposed to staying on this ship, getting shot and blown into pieces? Because that's our other option, mate.
I will go up there and I will hold her. Alright.
I open the thing.
Okay.
Back, yeah.
Luca, I think I should go out by myself.
Sure, you will fly off and you will be left here.
I have clamps. I'll be okay.
But what if... Alright, okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So, Geist, with your death's head, you're going to clamp onto the ship and position yourself on top of it. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. So, I'm going to put you...
I don't want to go too far, just so that we understand. I don't want to go too far away from the bay doors. Like, I just want to climb up on top and mount myself. Yeah, that way, when it's clear to go, I can literally climb back in underneath. Because I don't
Okay.
need to... I have spider climb. I can literally just go from ceiling to... and hang upside down.
Okie dokie. PB, I don't
Yeah.
have your death's head loaded in here.
Oh, okay.
Do you open it up in CompCon for me?
Okay.
Let me pull it up myself there. Okay. This is your death's head sniper configuration, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Alrighty. You're going to position your mech on top. Who else is going out?
I think it was just
I
me.
am. No, I'm not ready.
Luca is at the door holding it and watching, but hasn't left yet. He also hasn't seen any of the battles, so he's really trying to. Maybe I'm like wrapping my with the mech, trying to like hang out the side of a trolley and try to look at what's going on.
Oops. Shit.
Face
Okay.
into a thruster.
So, the mech hangar is basically in this this section of the ship right back here. So you're gonna climb up to sort of like the top of the ship, kind of like a turret.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
That's badass.
Nice.
Yeah.
He also has that ridiculous Death Star weapon that they've been using to win every fight.
That's no moon.
Yeah.
Okay. That's on top. Nero, did you say you were going out as well?
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I want to attach my favorite winch to the back of my mech again. And for now, I'm just going to stand on the edge of the door, but the winch is there in case I decide to give myself a little bit of slack, but want to stay attached to the ship in case I need to be back in
I
quickly.
think Luca grabs the side of the bay, and then you hear like a clunk, clunk, and then he looks over at you, and he's got two of his cables attached into the back of the door as well. So if we need to do a dive team, he's also there.
Okay, why did
Nice.
that happen?
I always like options for having another dance with you, Red Panda.
Okay, so Red Panda, you have secured yourself inside the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't know any of the intel or what the battle looks like, so until I know what's going on, he's not going to make any crazy moves.
Okay, there's really not a lot of room out here to sort of lay on top. I mean, basically it's kind of the whole hangar and everything. Like, you barely got all 5 mechs in there.
Right.
So there's not a ton of room up there. So you, Nero, and Geist are on top. That's about all you can fit on top. And Nero, you have the winch secured to the mech. Okay.
I think he'll probably, because he's got the winch secured, he'll probably just push off from the ship a little. How is the winch controlled? I'm guessing it's controlled in the ship.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, so before he left, he's just left enough slack so he can not be on top of the ship, right on top of Red Panda and Geist. So he's just sort of floating, I don't know, in map terms, 1 hex off or something, just still tethered into the ship, but not enough that he's on top of them for a change.
Okay. So, who's going first? The Epiphany, Geist, or Nero?
I don't see anybody on my sensors.
Zhang is up there.
I assume I need to go first. Or the Epiphany. If that counts as me, I'm not sure.
Yep.
You're gonna have to get us closer. I can't hit anyone from here. Don't know about the rest of you.
So what's the movement on this thing?
So the movement on that, let me just double check, is going to be speed 5. Speed 5.
I mean, I guess I'll move 5 then.
You should have, hold on, let me give you control. There you go. Should be able to move it now.
And, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that.
Yep.
And,
you kind of have some, like,
what else I
as
can
far
do.
as far as your actions go, your gun that you have is like super basic. It's got a range of 5, and it does 1d3 damage. It's energy damage, and yeah. Aside from that, you don't really.
I doubt I'll ever use it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have things like brace and stuff, but I'll probably be trying.
You
to
do.
things like that, or-
Instead of brace, consider it like evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, I think I'll be doing more of that stuff unless it's absolutely dire and I need to shoot something or I get the opportunity. I doubt I will. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna be flying forward. I don't know if I can continually keep using the my sensors on this to try and find the jamming device, or which ship is maybe jamming.
You can use like a quick action to do that if you'd like. This ship is a science vessel. It has really good sensors on it. So the sensor range is actually 20 on this ship.
That's really great.
What do I roll for it?
It's just consider all the rolls just a flat d20.
Yeah. 18.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, let's do it from the sensors are going to be right about here. Yep, nothing. Can't pick up anything.
Yeah, we still gotta get closer. I'm just gonna keep heading towards the Blinkgate, I guess. Just keep your eyes peeled.
You still have another quick action if you'd like. You can boost another 5.
Oh, I can?
Yep.
Alright, well, I'll do that then.
Okie doke.
Frank, paint me a word picture of what's going on out there.
I just see a lot of debris.
Yeah, I mean, there's...
How close is the debris?
There are mechs kind of floating out there. You should be able
Are
to see
enemy
'em.
mechs or are they mechs that are engaged?
Oh, they're
with-
all enemy
They're all-
mechs.
Oh.
Oh.
Lone Wolf
Sorry,
is
I
one
thought they
enemy?
were. I thought it was
Nope.
like not okay. All right. Well
They
then,
are
shit.
clearly attacking the Union battleship at the
Oh
moment.
hell yeah.
You say it was unsafe to use the Blinkgate while it's being jammed.
Yeah, we gotta unjam it.
If the Blinkgate is being jammed, we might still be able to go through it, but I don't know if we'd be able to control where the endpoint goes.
Could I toss them into the Blinkgate?
Well,
That's a great idea.
You'd have to enter in coordinates, so it wouldn't really do anything. It won't activate until coordinates are punched in.
Well, I'm aiming for the Blinkgate.
Okay, you do that, and I'll try to clear us a path, I guess.
I suggest we use some of this wreckage as cover.
Yeah,
A bit of big battleships lying around. We've all got nice big guns strapped to us. Just
Yeah.
take us nice and hidden and we'll fire on them while they're fighting that battleship.
I agree. Wyatt, can you take us and use it as cover?
I could.
Okay.
This thing just starts launching forward.
For
I
the
have a trigger called Gotta Go Fast.
for these mechs that I'm assuming his ship sensor picked up, like what are they labeled? Like can we tell which ones are the assault ones and which ones are I literally thought it was fucking debris. I didn't realize they were actually alive.
They
They're right
are,
in front
they
of
are
us,
very
guys.
alive. Very alive. I don't think you'd have that kind of information unless your sensors were closer.
Right? These things?
I mean, she wants a label for all of the mechs so she can pick out which ones to kill. But
Well,
I don't think you have that
I
info.
don't need a label, but just kind of which
What do
one
they look
seems to
like?
be. Yeah. What do we see? I guess.
It's a breacher and
I
assault,
don't know
right?
if you can. Yeah, you basically had info that they were breacher and assault mechs, which means that they're basically like damage, like loaded to bear.
Totally. Which is there? What I'm asking is, do we know which ones are breachers and which ones are assault? I don't need labels and like details, but
There's a mix of different kinds in front of you.
Okay.
I want
That's
to
fine.
roll. Give me a roll.
okay.
We know what an
And
assault looks like
actually-
because we fought one earlier, right?
No, you know
Yeah.
what? You got to roll. You got to make a choice on your turn to do that. I think. I don't think that's a freebie. You can scan
Okay.
on your turn as a quick action, and I'll give you that info.
Okay.
Is that it for the epiphany though? The epiphany is. Did you moved your second one, right? Wyatt.
Yeah, he did.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were still speaking to PB.
Okay. So now it's NPC's turn. All right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use one of the aces. Okay, let's do... One of the aces is going to try and lock on to this guy down here. That is a miss for the lock on. Instead, it will have to just use its missile launcher weapons. That's a hit. For 4 explosive damage. Okay. You can see that, by the way, the Union ships are looking like they've been hit already. They're not doing great. This one takes a good shot. Down on the bottom here. One of the Union sort of like fighters. The enemy fighters are a lot smaller. They're just a bit bigger than your mechs. But the Union fighters are a lot larger and a little bit less maneuverable. Okay, that one takes a shot. And this ace is going to probably... It's following behind. It's going to fly past with a movement. Probably right about there. Okay. And who's next? Geist?
Yes, please.
Okay. What are you doing?
I look at, so which one just fired?
Way down on the bottom, very far away.
Okay.
All the way down there.
13 hexes, 11, 15. These are all within range, though. 14. Okay. Let's see. I will target the one, this one right here.
Okay.
Did that work? Did that ping?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever's in the way of why it's, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to, sorry, I have to have my second thing open. I'm going to mark that character for, or that mech for death.
Okay. Put a little skull and crossbones on it.
Yeah.
When-
Okay.
What
Have you
happens
seen
when you
the
mark something
death's
for
head?
death?
I think it's like my screen lights up and I put an AI targeting on it according to the death's head. It
So you're-
has some AI.
Before you do
data on
this, I just want you to know what you're doing. Okay?
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
a core system. You're activating your core system. You're once a day.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay.
I will
Core
do
system powered on.
that. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attack it. I'm gonna
Okie
shoot
doke.
it with my rifle.
Go for it. This is going to be... Just give me flat D20, obviously. This is with your...
A flat D20 instead of my frame?
Well, you don't have... I don't have the Death's Head frame.
Oh, okay.
So this is your thermal rifle? Is that what you're shooting?
No,
Or is this-
Cyclone Pulse Rifle.
Cyclone Pulse Rifle is not on
Yep.
the Death's Head.
It is. It's on my second loadout. If you go to the second page, it's the only thing I have attached. It's the railgun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Okay.
All right, Cyclone Pulse Rifle.
Okay.
You should be able to do that from that mech then.
That's why I was confused. Okay.
Sure.
And then there's 2 accuracy on top of that, whatever that was.
Okay.
17.
Very nice. 17. You power up the Cyclone Pulse Rifle. The blast shoots out. And does 12 kinetic damage. Very nasty. You see, like, huge portions of the mech just get blasted by the kinetic. It's probably like some kind of railgun or something, I think, for the Cyclone Pulse Rifle. Just fucking blasts out this metal with at like light speed practically from the rail, and you just see like a big chunk of the mech get ripped off from that. What does your Mark for Death do again?
It allows me to roll extra damage on a critical hit.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Anything else?
Yes.
That's the barrage action to use that Cyclone Pulse Rifle.
Yeah, so I think I have 1 quick left.
No.
Okay then. Then no, I'm good.
Otherwise, you'd have to use an overcharge, and then you can get a quick action.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, I'm good.
That's it for Geist. Now, yeah, that one took a big hit. I don't think that they kind of noticed you yet, but after this welcome blast, some of these mechs are going to turn towards you guys. However, I'm actually not going to go with them just yet. One of the battleships is going to go. Okay. This battleship back here takes aim at the Blinkgate. Just for mechanics purposes, the Blinkgate has 100 hit points.
And is that full?
What's that?
And it's at full?
It is
hit points
not.
right now? Oh.
3 hit points remaining.
It is not. No, it's at 73 hit points right now. I'll give you that. It's at 73. And let's see. That is a hit against the Blinkgate, and that's going to be 3d6 worth of damage.
That means somewhere, some system, 3d3 damage goes through the system.
Okay.
Blink.
That's going to be 10 damage. Okay. Alrighty. The battleship hits the Blinkgate. You see, like, part of the Blinkgate just gets blasted pretty naturally. And you can see parts of the Blinkgate, like, floating off as debris. It obviously doesn't make a sound in space, but we'll just add it for effect because they did it in Star Wars, so why not? All right. Who's next?
Looks like they're destroying the Blinkgate, or at least trying.
We better take some of that attention away then, hadn't we?
Polly, is there any way we can find out where, you know, the last coordinates in the Blinkgate were
Not if
before we
it's jammed.
Because we're not going to be able to find Kaz if we just blink to the middle of nowhere.
If we can get closer, I might be able to try and download something from the Blinkgate, but it's going to be difficult.
Well, I'd say it's probably better we do that, see what we can gather, blink out of here, and then try and work it out later on rather than faff around here for too long and get our asses handed to us by whatever the fuck that is.
Agreed.
Alright, I'm aiming straight for the Blinkgate then.
Yep.
Hold on.
Time for a joyride.
So
That Blinkgate's not going to last long.
Nero still has a turn, or you can have one of the other ships for Union go. Which would you like? Make a choice.
Push.
I'll go, and in that case, I'll jump. Because Red Panda's still got a turn as well, hasn't he?
No, he doesn't. I am in the Epiphany.
Yeah, he decided to stay inside.
Okay, cool. Right, in which case then...
This battle could have went a lot of different ways. I had to prep like 800 different things.
And then he's going to ruin all of them.
Turn when I leave the Epiphany, but I haven't left it.
Okay. In that case then, that actually works out really well. So for my first quick action, I'm going to use my one of my systems and fire my turret, launch my turret down onto like the edge of the bay of the Epiphany.
Okay.
So that just happens, and that's deployed.
I'm not going to put it down on the map just because I don't want to try and control another thing.
Yeah, that's cool. So for everyone else, if one of you attacks within range 10 now, my turret will also fire at whoever you're attacking. So when we get a bit closer, cool. That'll give you a little pew pew support. And then at this range, he's going to do pretty much all he can, which is fire his howitzer, which has gone so well so far. And let me measure out what he's got.
Oh, by the way, just totally not super important. Can you just go ahead and roll me a 1d2 really quick?
Oh, God. Okay, sure. /R, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
That's the right answer, right? Isn't it? Okay, thanks for scaring the shit out of me, GM. Okay, now fire my howitzer.
All right, who are you taking aim at? And what's the range on it?
The range is 20.
Oof.
Yeah, none of these. It's got a blast range of 2. So if I landed it in that square, is it 1 away each side on the blast, or is it 2 away each side on the blast?
Good question. I don't know if it's radius or if it's diameter. That's a very good question.
Let me just very quickly just check exactly what it says. How it's range 20, blast 2. So I don't know if it's 2 out, like you said, 2 from
radius
center
or diameter. Let me check. Yeah. Blast radius. So yes, it is 2 from the space.
Okay, in which case then he will ping that hex, so it should.
And obviously, guys, there's a third dimension here, but trying to manage that in a massive space battle, it's just too much info.
I want to know their why. Where's their why? We see
where's the y-axis.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, it's not going to matter with Heath's aim with this howitzer, but it will be fun for everyone.
The only thing I want to know, Whack, is if some of them are like upside down and stuff.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I fucking hate how in sci-fi everything's like up the right way.
Yeah, no, they're all
floating on a sea.
Yeah, the yaw and the pitch and everything's
upside down and shit.
Yeah.
Like they're coming in at all weird angles. Yeah, I love it when they do that.
It's all wonky as fuck.
Remote detonate this. I
Right.
don't know how it's gonna.
All right, gang. This has gone so well in the past. Let's see how this goes.
He'll just whisper to himself.
Please be good. Please be good.
That's a 2 on the roll. Did you even roll that? Did you get? Do you lose an accuracy on that? There's a difficulty, isn't there?
Actually, I think it's inaccurate, so it should have had a difficulty one as well.
Go ahead and roll the difficulty. I just
down here.
Just for pure shame, you have rolled a 0.
So just like his first shot with the howitzer, I just see like the howitzer again just go.
That's actually Nero making the noise in his cockpit.
Oh no! Wait,
hang on. I know how. No. Oh fuck it! Stupid. Okay, right. Forget that.
So yeah, that went well. In which case, I will. Okay.
The big boomstick decided it was going to take a day off, so I'm plan B. Hang on. Oh, actually, Red Panda, are you anywhere near the winch? Yeah. The winch? Yeah, I can get there. Yeah, excellent.
So, Whack, what I'd like to do, if that's all right, is I'm basically going to use my move of 2, but for RP purposes, just need a little slack being given out on my winch cable so I can move the 2.
Okay, I think it is up to Wyatt. Wyatt, are you allowing any slack in the winch?
Oh, yeah, he liked it.
I don't think I give a shit about the winch at this point.
Sure.
If they're doing whatever they're doing.
We'll say the winch goes up to 5 hexes. That's 50 feet. That's pretty long.
Cool. That's good.
I'm just flying straight for the Blinkgate, and whoever is on the ship at that point is on the ship at that point.
You'll reel me in, right, though?
No.
Okay, cool. Because we're in space, it's half speed, right? Is that right?
It is half speed, yes.
Yeah.
Right, Red Panda, I fancy going for a little bit of floating. Can you give me a bit of slack for a
Wait
second?
a minute. Did you overcharge? Oh, no, you still have movement. You still have movement.
Yeah,
My
just
bad.
my generic movement, yeah.
Give me 1 second. Rashman, could you just hold this winch here?
Sweet. Now I don't have to do it.
What am I holding?
Just hold on to the winch here. Yeah, just grab
A
onto
winch?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
right here.
Rashman,
Why are we winching?
You're winching me, but I want you... Okay, picture this, all right? You're on set, okay? You're the star. I'm just your wingman right now, okay? It's all on you. The responsibility, everyone's looking at you.
Well, I want to shoot things too. I don't want to just stand here like a fool, a PA with a winch.
All right, I'll do it. Move over.
Okay, just somebody let me out of the...
Okay, all right, I unlocked it. Go. All right, yeah, go.
Okay, right, there we go.
And he'll just push off with his little feet in his jang, and he'll move 2 out from the ship.
What am I, some kind of best boy grip? Come on!
I wanted you to be my hero, but just let me down like all my heroes
I guess I will be the hero today, Rashman.
I knew I could count on you, Red Panda.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you kind of
cigarette,
moving.
by the way.
Now you're just kind of
No, I'm
floating
gonna
with the
die now.
winch. You're just kind of floating with the winch, like you've left the ship, like,
But I'm staying on the same plane. I'm not moving
Okay.
up or down.
sure.
They're all gonna die.
That's easily possible. Definitely a thing. Okay.
Yeah, why?
By the way, chat, I moved the turn order just because there's a lot of stuff going on here. I figured you want to see more stuff as opposed to the turn order this time. Okay. Nero has gone. All right. Time for one of the enemies to go. By the way, the battleships do get 2 turns in a round.
Oh, yeah, they would. Of course.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Alrighty. I think we're gonna have one of the aces go. We're gonna say this one up here flies past the Union ship. So this is gonna be regular movement and boost, and we'll take. Well, actually, it doesn't even have to boost. Never mind. It's going to. It's going to lock onto the Union ship. I think that is a fail.
I'm glad they don't give a shit about us.
That's a
We're
miss.
basically a bunch of rednecks on a truck just coming in with a stick.
They'll be on their battle, they'll like on the bridge of the battleship going, is that a science vessel?
A science vessel with a crazy person on top with a stick.
A person
Watch
like
out, I got some maneuvers.
with a cable in tow.
You see
Like a real
the
battlefield. They were just
basically
running in like, "Ah!"
Comes in and
you see the ace fly out, and another a cluster of missiles flies out and blasts the Union battleship that you would assume Lieutenant Reeves is on, and that's gonna be 4 damage. Okay, you can see that the ship has already taken quite a few hits. There's a lot of like atmosphere and stuff venting from various damage to the hulls and whatnot. And that's it for that guy's turn. Which guy went before? Let me mark this. Okay, who shall go next from Union? I'll let you guys decide. One of the Union fighters or the Union battleship?
We can't communicate to tell them what to do, though, right?
No,
Like, they
it's
have
just
no idea.
Just for shits and giggles, I'll let you guys decide which one goes.
Buy the big one. Let's see what our battleship
Big
does.
one. Okay.
all right.
Let's see. The big one is dealing with several mechs right now. Oops. Orange, die down. Orange, die down.
It's
Right.
the floor. It's out of the game.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
And they went through the Blinkgate successfully.
Well, I'm rolling the orange die for your good ship as well, so just keep that in mind.
It's fine. I
Okay,
can take that risk.
Union battleship aims at one of the mechs and hits it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Very nice damage.
Oh, good.
Da-da-da. You see one of the mechs explode.
Nice.
Okay, and its next action, we'll try and lock on, I think. Fails, and that's it for the Union ship. All right, bad guys. The Ionic Ascendancy. One of the battleships, I think, is going to take another shot. The one that has not gone yet. At the Blinkgate. Oof, that's not good. That's a hit. Blinkgate takes a big shot. You see the battleship here has something close to a Cyclone Pulse Rifle. But what's really weird is the projectiles look like light. So it looks like energy, but anybody that sees the blast sees the projectile stay intact once it goes through a chunk of the Blinkgate. I would like each of you to roll me a flat D20.
13.
And I'm not going to roll for Rashman because there's no fucking way he would know this. Boomslang, you can give me a roll.
So glad I got rid of that one.
Or Wyatt, I should say, because you're not in your mech.
You need a what?
A flat D20.
What's it for?
I think we're identifying something.
You'll see.
Oh,
Or
Maybe.
not.
I think.
I'm just hoping I can argue stems on everything.
Geist.
Yeah.
There's a weird moment that
Oh, God.
happens. Everything slows down when you see this shot fire off this time. This actual hit of the Blinkgate, and you see the fire. This is a very special thing that you're seeing. You're seeing hard light. This is something that should not exist. And you don't know why you know about this. But you just witnessed it. And it doesn't seem like a big deal to you. Okay. You come out of your moment, and it's probably a good place for us to take a break.
Heath needs some sunglasses now.
We're going to go ahead and take a
We're all just
break.
trying to picture what hard light is. So we're just going to give you all a couple minutes to figure out what it is, chat.
Let's get some artwork immediately of what we're looking at.
Yeah. We're gonna take a quick break here, folks. We're gonna take a quick break.
It's back.
Let's go around the. What am I doing? I'm so discombobulated today. I can't fucking focus. This battle's crazy. There's too much shit going on. My brain's overloaded. I can't think. It's all because you guys screwed up the intro. 100%. 100%.
Take a quick break, guys. Don't go anywhere. We have a giveaway going for Simulacrum right now. We're going to announce the winner this episode, right? Because it's episode 3. So this Friday, if you haven't done it, go follow the link, tablestory.tv/giveaway, and get in on that. Second thing, we've got a really cool show this Sunday.
Hooray.
Superheroes. Wack's going to play the trailer
will.
without cutting to the inappropriate sound right now, and we'll be back in just a minute.
I will totally do that without error. We'll be back in just a moment, guys. Hang tight for more Table Story Zero.Blue.Orion. Thank you, people. Welcome back, everybody, to Tablestory Zero.Blue.Orion. We return right back in the thick of things. So, we just had one of the bad guys go. I'm gonna do one of the good guys
Fan
now.
art for Hard Light yet? Fan art for Hard Light?
I'm checking the Discord.
It's been about 5-6 minutes, so
Come on, guys.
come on, where's your shit?
This entire battle?
Where's
Come
the
on.
shit?
Put the effort in.
All right, I think what we're gonna do is this guy has gone. We're gonna do one of the fighters, probably this guy for Union, and this is gonna be right about here, and then he's gonna actually, you know what? We'll have him fire at one of the mechs first, I think. That is a miss. Overcharge. Can we? Yeah, we can. Overcharge. Fire again. That one's a hit. That mech. Several missiles fly out, and that's going to be okay for... you see the mech take several shots, and then we're going to have movement and a boost taking it to here. Okay. That's this guy. And then I think maybe we're going to have one of the aces go. Probably one up here. And it will launch missiles at the Union battleship. That is a natural one. That is a miss. Overcharge. Fire again. That one's a hit. Okay, and gonna go right here. That's it for its turn. Union ships. This guy went. This guy still up. Gonna have it go 5 spaces. Another 5 spaces here. It's gonna turn as it does so. Can't go all the way around. And it will try and lock on. And it does on this guy. Okay, that's all for Union. Now it's all bad guys. All Aunic Ascendancy. Okay. So, let's see. One of the mechs is going to see your ship and head towards you guys, I think. Okay, this is an assault mech. And it will try and hit you with a barrage. Grenade launcher attack first on the Epiphany. Just an FYI, the Epiphany has it has an evade of 10. See? I just gotta see what the bonus is here, because I think that just barely hits you. Yes, just barely a 10. 4 explosive damage rocks the Epiphany.
Whoa. I thought I could evade stuff.
Oh,
Would you
brace.
like to use the brace action, which is effectively evasive maneuvers? It's going to use your reaction.
And then, wait, it uses my reaction, but it also will reduce how far I can move next turn.
Correct.
Correct.
Then, no, I told them they needed to hold on.
Okay.
Can I brace?
Nero. Please
Hi.
make me an agility save.
Oh God, this was a mistake.
Oh, 17. Yes. The cable stays attached. Yes.
Oh,
The-
oh no,
the
we
winch-
got scary.
The winch was not designed for this at all. So we'll see what happens. But yeah,
Oh,
you
no, it
managed to
can
keep
snap.
that shit together. Then it attacks with its rifle on the ship. The heavy rifle. That is just barely a miss. So lucky. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. I think we're going to have the breacher mech up here go. Which one is this guy? This guy. Okay. Breacher mech number 3 will attack the Union battleship with Lieutenant Reeves on it. Just check its bonus. Oh, it's so nasty. Oh, it's got... Oh, Jesus, it's got 2 difficulty on this? No wonder it sucks. No wonder the damage is fucking brutal. Okay. Yeah, it gets to attack twice. It has 2 difficulty, however. The first one's a miss. Second one is a hit. That is bad. Because these breacher mechs have dual shotguns. They just blast, like, blasting furrows out with this thing on the, that's the wrong one, on the battleship. And it's going to take a nice shot. Yeah, that one hurt. You see a lot of atmosphere being vented out from the hull on this thing. Okay, and let's see, what else can it do? It will... I think it's going to use an overcharge. It's going to use an overcharge. Do it again. Oh, actually, no, it can't. My bad. My bad. I forgot what kind of unit it was.
Right, stop cheating.
Yeah, it's just going to try and land... I think it can reach. It's going to land on top of the battleship, and that is not good. Okay. That's it for that guy. Another breacher mech. This one down here is going to head towards the Blinkgate. It's going to have to use a boost and its movement to get there. So it's got one more quick action. It will attack with its dual shotguns. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First one's a hit. Second one is a miss. That is good. You do not want it to hit with both. They get special bullshit.
Perfect.
Going so well.
Okay. Just an FYI where the Blinkgate's at. 57 of 100 HP.
Hey,
This is fine.
as long as nothing else shoots at it.
Yeah, well, there's still a whole shitload of enemies, unfortunately for you.
Don't remind yourself.
This breacher's gone. Okay, this one is going to head towards the battleship and will attack and will activate it activates its special bullshit, which doesn't go off just yet.
Those are words.
It has a special, I will say, it has a special attack called Bring the Pain. But it does not get to go just yet. Okay. And then Assault Max up here. This one went already. This one is going to go after the Union fighter over here. And this is going to be a barrage attack with its grenade launcher to start. Oh yeah, the Epiphany has a total of 30 HP.
Okay.
You should be able to see the bar.
Well, the good news is we'll probably
sorry.
fail. Okay, it's fine.
Oh, we're good then. There's me thinking we had like 10 HP or something.
This is a miss. And the assault rifle, also a miss. Okay, that was a shitty turn for that guy. Last one before the second round of battleships and ace. Okay, this assault mech is going to go after the Union guy. The barrage, that is a hit. Grenade launcher goes off. By the way, Missile Monkey. One of these ships contains one of your NPCs. Could you do me a favor, Missile Monkey, and type 1 or 2 in the chat, please? Just Missile Monkey.
Make sure you pick the right one, Missile Monkey.
The answer is 1. Type 1 in the chat.
Answer is 2.
Okay.
One's going to be what Whack wants to happen, so the answer is 2.
So, that is a miss on the assault rifle attack for that guy. Okay. The ace is going to go.
Missile Monkey typed a 2, by the way.
Okay, I saw it.
For audio listeners, Whack Steven, the world doesn't revolve around you. It does, he's a DM.
That is a miss. It will use an overcharge.
Around that dice. Die.
The dice is at the center of everything.
That is a hit.
That
on
orange
this guy.
dice.
Trying to get to the orange die, not the Blinkgate.
Yeah.
So
That orange die is the god particle.
So the Union ship that's down towards the south on the map here is the one that has your NPC in it, and it just took a nice little hit there, Missile Monkey.
You have chosen poorly.
Well, they're both getting hit, so it doesn't really matter. But they might survive. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, that one is Black Dragon. Okay. Overcharge used. It will also move here and get a lock on, or try to. That is a success. Lock on Black Dragon. Uh-oh. Okay. The battleships for the Aunic Ascendancy. I have to make a roll first. That's a fail. And that's a fail. Okay. They will not activate their big guns this round, but they do have other weapons. This one up top is going to take aim at this fighter. Can it hit it that far? Oh, yeah, it can from the edge. That is a hit. Lone Wolf takes a bunch of damage. That one hurts. You see more shots fire out from this battleship, and punches a nasty hole in this in the hull of this fighter up here. The battleship will also move. They're not particularly fast. I'm gonna go here and lock on. It is a lock-on success on Lone Wolf. Okay. The other battleship did not get its big gun back. It will try and... Oops. It's going to move. Okay, it will try and take shot at Black Dragon. That's not good. I think this is a miss. Just checking. That is a miss. Okay. That's it for the round. New round. Who's going first?
Punch it, Boomslang.
Punching it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then boosting. Can I boost? Yes, I can, because I'm below that mech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I will overcharge.
Can I do that? Can I do anything crazy
We
like
need
that?
to get inside, Wyatt?
You can overcharge, yes.
Ooh.
Wait, what does this button do?
And I overcharge and move more.
Wait a second. What's the core power of this ship? It'll probably just be like a giant scan. Never mind.
Well, that would be
Convenient right
Yeah,
now.
that's true. Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, so yeah, the ship is going to take 1 heat. Okay, it does max out at 8 heat.
Gotta go fast.
And unlike the mechs, it does not have a reactor stress of 4. But we'll get around to that when that comes about.
It won't come about. I'm actually just going to spin us around and launch us out in our mechs at the launch pad.
Just dump us out.
And all the tubes.
Just
All right, I finally get to play. All right, bad guy's turn. I'm gonna roll for the battleships. I think battleships are gonna try and go again. Oops, Epiphany's gone already. Alrighty. I have to use this battle music every time now. I feel like no other battle music will work.
Yay.
Okay, the big laser does power up. The hard light cannon, or whatever the fuck it is you want to call this thing, does power up on the battleship this time.
It's a polarized density collider. Thank you.
That is a miss, though. However, the hard light blasts outwards, and you see it sail past the gate. It's just this. It sails through part of the debris of the gate, and you see the debris just like spin out of control. Okay, that one has gone. Who's next? Geis?
Sure.
Do we have a scan on it yet? Do we know what's jamming it? Do I need to come inside?
Wyatt punched it.
Yeah, but we're not through the gate, right? Okay.
Yeah, no, we're doing a scan once we...
I've never scanned anything ever, so I'm not sure how I would do that.
Polly's gonna give it a scan when we get to it.
Good, because I'm on the winch.
Okay, so you don't want me to come in yet?
No, I want you to keep them off me. Can't you, like, jam them up or something so they can't follow us?
Yeah, I can try.
Wow, we're close to that guy.
Yeah, the guy in the front, I assume, correct? The front of the ship, Wyatt. When you say that guy, that's who you mean?
Yeah, the one that's near us. There's one like next to us, right?
There's
Yeah.
2 of them right next to us.
Oh, there is?
Yeah,
Hang on.
there's one in the front at the Blinkgate, and then there's one at the back.
Yeah, I mean, I just want them to not be attached to us when we go through. honestly. But I mean, you can do what you want. I'm just flying the thing into the fucking teleportation device, and then you were all like, "We're gonna get on top of the thing and act like turrets," and I thought you had a plan.
I did, and it was to protect us until we got to the gate, but I can't be on top.
I can't be on top of this thing when you go through the gate. I have to be inside the ship.
Yeah?
Yes.
You should get inside the ship then.
It would definitely be beneficial to be inside the ship, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're not going through yet.
Okay, if we're not going through yet, then I'll stay out.
Maybe make your way in and then fire from the back.
Whack, I assume, do we have to be in the middle of this circle, or do we just have to be touching, like, where do we have to be before we kind of...
That depends on what you're trying to do.
I'm having this horrible, slight expanse spoilers here, but there's a point where somebody races a thing straight at one of these fucking type of gate things, and it doesn't end well, and I'm terrified, by the way, because of that. But I just mean because we don't have exactly what we're looking at. Like, is it are we aiming at it and it's like a ring here and we're coming at it like
essentially
at the center, or are we...
Look at it like this. Anywhere inside the gate would technically work to get you where you need to go. But
because it's
the
not
gate...
an actual flat disc that we're gonna go down like a toilet hole, right? It's like a Stargate that's up.
Yeah,
upright,
it's the gate's kind of got to be spun up,
right,
to get going.
Yeah, I mean, my plan in my head, by the way, was to get to like here and then be like, Polly, do your thing. See what we can do. Then I assumed, honestly, we had to go to maybe here, and then I was gonna... What we had at that point...
I think your next turn you can take us through if Polly does her stuff this turn, right? Because her sensors are crazy. Like,
right, we'll shoot stuff and get inside then.
Okay.
And just to check before we think that through, do we need like an action that is we go in the gate? Do we have to have like okay, so we need a spare action left on Boomslang I guess on Boomslang to actually do the press the button action.
I have a special move called unlimited.
We gotta plug the coordinates in.
You will need an action to close the hatch. You will need an action, at least a quick action, to get inside the ship.
I can close the hatch.
He doesn't need
movement.
We don't need movement to get inside the ship?
Well, look, it's not about you closing the hatch. It just takes that long to close. So someone, yeah. I mean...
Sorry, just to clarify,
yes.
Movement won't get us inside the ship? We have to use a quick action?
You can use your movement, yeah.
Okay.
That works.
I just so I can plan properly, yeah.
So one of us needs to have a quick action to close the hatch, and then does Boomslang need a quick action to punch it and actually go through the Blinkgate, or do we just have to get to? Okay, so we need a spare action.
Wacky.
Look at it like this.
We have to plug in coordinates.
You will need a full action to go through the Blinkgate.
Okay.
Sweet.
Nero, can you take the guy on our tail?
I don't think the winch is going to get that far. I can get to the guy on the front.
Got it. You take that guy in the front, and then I'll take the guy off our tail end.
Yeah, you'll have my little friend Steve helping you at the back as well.
Wonderful. I will go ahead and I will attack. I will shoot the guy at the
To be
back.
honest, I thought that if they were like near us when we went through the gate, they would come with us, and that was my initial intention of getting them off of us, but whatever.
Having them on us.
I thought we could, I thought just being
Say it in
in
character,
the gate
man.
when it activated was...
Say that shit in
whatever
character.
was in it will fucking go
Say
through.
that shit in character, man.
No. I'm telling the audience. What I said was what I said. Boomslang has only ever gone through Blinkgate by himself in a freighter. He has no idea how they work.
Make a choice, guys. What are you doing?
I did already. I'm attacking the guy in the back.
Okay.
So I will do my overcharge to reload, and I will shoot.
So, actually, something that we did wrong last week, I don't think you get to overcharge reload. Did somebody tell you that, or where did that come about? Because I'm pretty sure it's a full action to reload.
That's just how we've been playing it this whole time.
Reload is a full action. I don't think we have been doing
First
that.
episode we did.
We have, but that's okay. I can switch it now.
Well, you did that with your Everests, because you did that with consuming your
can do it.
on the first turn. You can do it, or with your core power, you could do it rather.
Okay. Well, then I will reload.
Okay. Okie doke. Are you moving?
Nope.
Alrighty. The bad guys. Let's see. They do see you moving closer to the Blinkgate. I think that will start to change their outlook on things. Let's have... Let's see, there is a breacher on the gate. I think we're gonna have... I think we're gonna have one of these assault mechs. If you're getting close to them, I think they're not gonna like that. Okay, this assault mech is gonna go and fire its barrage at the Epiphany. This is with a grenade launcher.
Hold on.
Heath grabs both hands on the wire.
Uh-oh. That's a 12. You've got 10 evasion, unless you want to use your evasive maneuvers to brace.
Do I have... My evasion is surely higher because I have shortened reaction times and I am an ace pilot.
Well, do you have an actual talent that gives you anything?
I have a talent that says make all agility checks while flying with +1 accuracy.
Alrighty.
I am also
Give me I'll tell you what.
stim to the eyeballs.
I'll tell you what. Give me a flat D20 with 1 accuracy. And we'll see what happens here. You might be able to mitigate some of the damage.
Alright, let me give you an accuracy, which doesn't exist anymore for me for some reason.
Ooh, a 3 plus...
Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it?
5. Unfortunately, you probably just don't see this attack. It's not that you're trying to not be evasive. You just miss the alert that's just kind of like pinging on your ship. Maybe there's just so many moving targets around you. And this is your first real like space battle with this many targets. Like, this shit's crazy. So I think you miss it. The ship is going to get rocked as you take 4 explosive damage.
Wait a minute, what's that orange blip? Oh, shit.
And this is blast radius 2.
Hold on.
Geist and Nero, you are also going to take 4 explosive damage. And let's see here. Nero, please make an agility save. Oh, a 20. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. You managed to maybe just barely hang on with this. But yeah, the grenade launcher rocks you. You both take 4 explosive damage minus your armor. And then the assault rifle is going to fire out towards the Epiphany. But yeah, Brad, if you could just mark the Epiphany took another 4 damage. You should be able to pop up the green bubble and do it.
Yeah.
Okay, and the assault rifle. Stay on the table. That is also a hit. And that's for 6 kinetic damage. So another 6 kinetic damage. The ship really doesn't have armor, unfortunately.
Doesn't need it. Just needs to survive.
Just tearing through the assault rifle. You see, like, holes popping open. You hear Rash Man just...
That one was right over my head! What's going on out there? Can I shoot something?
Yeah, we're getting chewed up. What do you think I'm avoiding all the other stuff for? Some of it's getting through, and you're supposed to be shooting them.
I'm stuck in the hangar. I'm playing Best Boy Grip right now.
Oh.
Doing anything? I'm holding the winch here.
Hasn't even got a big gun. Hasn't even got one of them big guns that went whoop.
Okay. And the assault mech is probably going to move a bit closer towards the back of the ship here. And that's it for its turn. Okay. Who's going next? One of the Union Naval Department ships or Nero?
I'll dive in. Might as well, they're right on top of us. Okay, I'm going to use my lunge, which will move me 3. I'm guessing, Whack, in terms of how far I've actually gone from the spaceship. Like here is still like 2 from where I winched out.
Okay.
So my lunge gives me just a free move up to 3, and then I attack with my auxiliary weapon, which is my progressive knife.
You are at half speed, but we'll round it up, remember.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Good point. And then we'll try and stab him in the face.
Oh, 21 is a hit. That is a crit as well. Give me an extra.
That's better. Here we go.
Roll another D3. Let's see which is higher. Why do you always roll 1s on your extra dice?
I
crazy.
don't know why. I don't know.
I feel like we need some kind of counter. That shit happens like every time. Okay, for 3 damage, how do you kill it? Oh! These are
son of a bitch.
These are grunts, by the way. They have 1 HP.
Come on.
What? Don't take away my moment, Whack. I'm a hero. So he basically just lunges across space, like going forward with his arms like right out in front of him, with the progressive knife just straight out in front of him. And as he arrives at the mech, like to stop himself, he kind of puts his feet of his mech on the shins of this grunt, one arm around the back of the mech, and then just spears it through the, like, just under the neck cavity of this mech with his progressive knife, and just like levers it like his crowbar in his pocket that he's still got, and just pops the top of this mech straight off.
It's like a beer bottle top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Half the person still in the cockpit.
Yeah.
There we go. That's one of these little shits down. Who else is left?
And I'll just sort of turn around, and so that would have been one of his quick actions. Let me just quickly check what my heavy counts as.
Well, you used your lunge to move there.
Yeah. But I think because that was my orcs, I can now still use a skirmish again with my howitzer to do another attack action or another skirmish action, because I attacked my orcs first.
Yep.
In which case I'm going to fire. Let me just check the range. Yeah, so I'm going to fire the howitzer at the guy right at the back, because if I shoot the other guy, I'm going to hit the Epiphany. And I don't think we trust Heath not to do that.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, right, this can't happen 4 times in a row, surely. Don't judge me, guys.
Oh god, wait, hang on. Plus my difficulty.
You have rolled a -2.
-2, everybody.
Please roll a d20 to see if the space-time continuum explodes. Because the 119 you do roll. Okay. Yeah, so the howitzer just blasts off, and you see Nero like leap off of this breacher, blast with the howitzer, and then just the whole Epiphany gets rocked again as the howitzer blast goes off, missing, unfortunately.
But it will. Let me just check the range. I guess, is that about where the turret would be, on like the same point as Geist, but like underneath on the hangar bay door?
Sure.
Yeah. So that's just in range for the guy at the back for my turret to fire.
There is a guy on the ship, by the way. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I think my
okay.
turret will only attack whatever has been attacked.
And that's the guy I attacked, though.
Let me. It says it would have fired when you attacked. Actually, so it's whether or not Whack will let us go back and do that one.
Well, she didn't attack. She reloaded.
Yeah, you reloaded.
I did attack in the beginning, though.
But yeah, my turret wasn't. You went
Wasn't
first.
deployed
And then
yet.
I
Oh,
put
that's
my-
right.
So it'll just be a 1d3 at the guy at the back that I just completely missed from the turret. Yeah, go Steve!
Hey, Steve-o.
Steve the turret. You're attacking. You're attacking which one?
It's the one I fired the howitzer as. So
this guy
by
in the
just
back
flying
here?
far back. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve. You've always made up for my inadequacies.
Welcome.
Steve is definitely Mathematic's voice now. Okay, great. All right. Is that it for your turn, Nero?
I skirmished twice. I've moved. No, I'm gonna move back 1, 2, little bit closer to the ship now. In fact, I'm gonna get back on the top with Geist with my 2 move.
Okay.
So now I'm holding on. I'm not on the winch anymore, flying out, dangling in space. Just to be clear.
Alrighty.
I'm done.
Back inside now?
No, they're still on
sat
top.
on the top still.
I think it's battleships time. Okay. The other battleship. Let's see if it gets to refresh its big hard light gun.
Brad, do you need me to get out and ram the ship?
Okay,
I'm gonna
the
parallel park it onto the thing.
I
first,
think I actually
Blinkgate.
probably could if I had, because that's what I did the first episode, so I could just been a great foreshadow. Yeah,
battleship fires with
It goes
its
horribly wrong. Push us through and stay behind and just go out the hero way.
the battleship up top there is gonna fire at our unfortunate NPC passenger here. That is Lone Wolf, and it is a hit. That's super bad. Super
No,
bad.
fuck that guy. He sucks.
Oh no! Okay. You see the blast shoot out.
That's right,
As
Lone Wolf. There's no
the,
I in Lone Wolf.
You see the ship explode in a big cloud of plasma as it vaporizes. Rip. Let's see. Who wants to make a regular flat D20 roll for me? Somebody make a flat D20 roll.
20.
Oh, pumpkin berries. Oh, Jesus.
You
Andy
see
came
an
back to
escape
life.
pod. You see an escape pod launch out. Pumpkinberry just saved Lone Wolf's life.
Good Lord.
Classic Lone Wolf.
Nice.
Very nice. That's the first natural 20 Pumpkinberry's ever rolled. Okay, so
That's how you have to do it,
I
people.
almost just spoiled something in a different show.
Be quicker. That's what it is. You have to. The amount of time it takes from when asked to roll to when you roll is an actual timer on a D20.
All right, well,
So as soon
we'll
as
test
someone
it.
says roll, then bam, crit every time.
Test it.
alrighty.
Reaction dice.
This
Don't
thing,
roll me click.
the battleship's gonna move here, and I don't think it can do anything else. Can't reach anywhere. Nope, that's it for the battleship. Okay. One of the Union ships, Lone Wolf's ship is gone.
How far away is the escape pod?
It has plot armor now since you rolled a natural 20. It did the Team Rocket thing and flew off.
Oh, we can't grab it on our way out. It's too bad.
I ain't
Just
grabbing it
floating
anyway.
endlessly in space now.
Touring through a battlefield.
Idea.
Instead of having a glorious death in battle, it's just now floating slowly in space, dying to
He's gonna
either.
come back as our season 2 villain because we didn't pick him up.
Yeah.
You could have saved me, but look what you did to me. And he comes out and he's all mechanized and that.
But he scrapped the rest of his body from like the pieces of the escape.
Yeah.
All right,
More mech than man.
Black Dragon.
This was all your fault, heroes of season 1, because blah 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 blah. It's your fault.
Black Dragon hits the enemy battleship.
You sunk my battleship.
And this is going to be... for 4 damage. Okay. Yeah, you see the missiles fire off. There we go. Fire off, blast the battleship. Take some damage. You also hear... you hear some communications come through.
Guys, help, guys.
I think I got one. I got the battleship. I got the battleship. Lieutenant Reeves? Lieutenant Reeves? I'm gonna take it down. What are you doing? No, don't!
And you see Black Dragon fly towards the battleship at full speed. He's going in for a ram.
Oh.
Jack's got this, guys.
He rolled a natural 1. He goes in for the ram, and you can see like tendrils of energy like flash out from the battleship, and you can see it just kind of like the ship goes off course.
Another ship piloted by Rose Tico smashes into him and says, "We don't save them with anger, we save them with love," or whatever bullshit they came up with in that movie. And that whole scene happens out here in space.
Brad, for the love of God, please. Okay. Bad guys. The Ionic Ascendancy. That guy on the back of the ship went already, right? Yeah, he's gone. Okay, the other assault mech that's back here, the one that was just aimed at with the howitzer. Will use a barrage action on the Epiphany as well. With a grenade launcher. That's a 3. That's a miss. Then with its assault rifle. That might be a crit, which is super bad. Oof. 19, just barely not a crit. Okay. That will hurt, though. 6 more kinetic damage on the Epiphany.
Oh.
Alright, she's pretty badly chewed up. It's now or never.
Okay. And let's see. We had a...
I don't know if we're going to have enough time.
The Union battleship is going to, I think, fire at the ace ship here. That is a hit. Okay, you see one of these ships up top, one of the enemy ace ships, take a good shot from some kind of like plasma cannon or something on the Union battleship. Still up, but you can see its smoke is trailing from behind the ship. And then it will fire its other weapon at one of the other ships. That is another hit. Probably some kind of like automated machine gun type weapon just sends out a barrage of kinetic mass out towards the ace ship up here. Okay. And it will also move about here. Okay.
Lucas starts throwing some of the people pods off of the back of the ship, hoping that the weight will... I'm kidding, that's not what's happening.
Oh my god!
Let me get the one.
Yeah, go on, fire them all off, quick. Throw Flanagan out as well.
I have a very important role playing best boy group. If it's not the first.
this time.
All right. One of the battleships is going to go. Uh-oh. Whew. Okay. 19. It will try and shoot at the ace here, or rather the black dragon. And unfortunately, it is a hit. Who wants to make a D20 roll for the escape pod?
19.
Oh, nice. Good reaction.
There were actually 2 19s in a row. Okay. So, Phoebe's getting payback. She funneled all her rage into that roll. A 19. You do see an escape pod launch from the ship as it does get destroyed. Okay. This ship goes down. Oh my god, roll 20, please. I need better controls for moving the map. Why does it just skip around like that? Okay. That ship explodes. And there's not much Union support left here, folks.
They're dropping like flies, guys. We've got to get through this goddamn gate.
This ship will move closer to the Blinkgate. Alrighty. That's it for the Union. The other battleship is gonna move and take a possible hard light shot. Nope. Doesn't have its hard light, but it will take a shot at the Blinkgate now. That is a miss. That is a miss, unfortunately. You see it rattle off some kinetic weapons. Probably impacts on some of the debris. There's just a chunk of debris or something that floats past and blocks the Blinkgate from getting hit. Okay, and it will attack again, I think. That is a hit, unfortunately. Okay, you see another round of kinetic fire out on the Blinkgate. This takes a little bit more damage. Okay, Blinkgate is below half health now. It is below half health.
Blinkgate is bloodied.
Okay, one of the ace ships probably going to go next. Let's see, this guy's going to go. And we're going to get a missile barrage off. Actually, it's got pretty good range. Maybe it's going to aim at you guys. I think it will. It's got a range of 20 on these missiles, I think. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. My bad. It's going to go for the Union battleship. That is a hit. You see the battleship get rocked by a series of missiles on the side of the ship. It will use another heat and will attack again. That is a miss. You see more missiles cascade out. Probably some chaff or something gets launched from the battleship in time and diverts the missiles. They just kind of explode into the air. Okay, that guy's probably going to continue moving about there. This one will try and aim its missiles at the battleship. That is a hit. Another blast. Just causes all these like minor explosions to go off on the hull of the Union battleship, and then it's gonna take some more heat, and we'll fire again. Okay, that is another hit. The Union battleship is getting wrecked. It does not look good. You can see all these several explosions going off. It's looking pretty rough right now. It is very close to catastrophic failure.
Great, perfect.
You get another communication coming through.
This is Lieutenant Reeves. Lieutenant Reeves. Come in, Epiphany.
Yeah, reading.
You need to get out of here right now. Get that Blinkgate spun up and get out of here. The ship is going down. I repeat, Union Battleship 3 is going down.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. One of the Anic Ascendancy ships gonna use all of its movement, its whole turn basically to move, get closer to you. It's gonna take some more heat to do that. This one's also gonna move. It takes a heat to do that. Pretty sure you're not in range. Nope. Okay. Both of the aces go. And then we have the mechs left. Okay. We have the breachers aboard the Union ship. Remember how I said it was going to be real bad? It's real bad now.
I remember that.
It's real bad. So,
I don't remember. That must not have happened.
The special attack that the breachers get, bring the pain. It gets to essentially fire 4 times as a free action right now.
Who does that?
Breachers. 1 hit. 2 hits. 1 miss. 2 misses. That's a free action from the breacher.
It's firing at us or at the...
It's firing at the battleship. As the breacher empties the shotguns into the ship. Oh no, I rolled really high for both of the ones that I hit, so it doesn't even matter if I hit with the difficulty or not. They're still hits. Okay. You see the battleship start to flame up and explode in a ball of fire. The Union battleship has gone down. The breacher that did destroy it, I'm going to make some agility saves. 1 fail. 1 success. The breacher that destroyed it gets eaten up by the explosion. The other one barely manages to get kissed by some of the fire that blasts out, some of the plasma. Okay. But that one did explode in the process. Okay. There's another breacher back here. Now that it doesn't have that ship to deal with, it's going to come say hello. Luckily for you, they are very slow. Okay, it's going to have to use its actually can't even use overcharge. Never mind. That's it for its turn. Okay, and let's see. Assault mechs. They don't have much to do. They're going to go ahead and take aim at the Blinkgate. Natural 1 on that grenade launcher attack. The barrage with the rifle is a hit. And that is just barely not a crit. I rolled a 19. Or got a 19, rather. Okay. Take some more damage. Blinkgate, just so you know, audience, is at 40 of 100. The other assault mech gonna move and do its barrage. That is another natural 1 on the grenade launcher. And a hit with the assault rifle. Blinkgate now at 34 of 100. And we're in a new round. Who's going first?
Let's go, bitch.
What?
How much don't need more power to get there? We have to go faster? No, we're going now. I'd recommend that everybody get inside. Keep your arms and legs inside the Epiphany at all times. And I mean, like now. Like right now. Everyone get in right now.
I will get inside the ship.
It's going to take you... basically, you're going to have to do that on your turn. But the Epiphany can still get in position.
I think were we...
No,
Okay.
I'm one of them in, so I'm going to try and do it all in the next go.
That's what I thought he was saying. Yeah, I think we were role-playing out who's going first.
Okay.
So I will go first then, and I will get inside the mech. Or inside the ship.
Okie doke.
I think... So that was movement, so I can still do 2 quick actions, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will bolster the Epiphany.
Ooh, okay. So bolster for the audience. And for myself, I'm not going to lie about it.
Mostly for the audience.
I think it gives you +2 to any save or skill check of any kind.
Awesome.
Well, just while Mac's looking that up, seeing Geist go inside, Nero will just come over comms and say,
No, that's fine. Don't worry about me. I'll bring the cat in.
I have you.
But no, come inside, Nero.
I'll be in a minute. I'm just putting the cat out.
Okie doke.
And then the second quick action, I will do a tech attack on the guy who's on the ship.
So that's 2 tech attacks. I don't think you can do that. Let me just check. There's a bolster. Bolster is considered a quick tech, which is the same thing you'd be doing again.
But I think as long as it's not bolster, it would be okay, correct?
I don't know. Let me check. Basic quick actions.
I really want to dive at that guy on the ship.
I mean, he'll get probably obliterated if the moment we go through the gate.
She
but-
would be considered
I know
doing a
that, but
full
Luke
tech.
is
So yes,
really
it's
wants to fight.
considered. I'm sorry, it's considered a full tech. So yes, you can do it.
Okay. Then yeah, I would like to do a tech attack on this guy.
Okay, on which guy again?
The guy who's on top of our ship.
Okay,
So
go ahead and roll your tech attack.
I'm sorry, I've never done that before. Which one is it? There's like a
so-
tech attack button, but there's no die next to it.
Let me just see here.
Is that systems or? Oh, I see tech attack. Okay.
It should be there. You have a +1 with the death's head. Is it the same thing on that one?
I have a 1 sensors. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
7. Unfortunately, which one? You're attacking the one there.
The
Hold
guy
let
on
me
top
just
of the
check.
ship. Yeah.
Just barely a miss.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Fine.
try to send out this this tech attack, and you're just running into all kinds of problems. Basically, there's an E-defense suite that comes up and just blocks you out before you're able to do it.
Okay, we have a guy on top of the ship, but I think they're gonna get obliterated the moment we go through the gate. But just be aware.
I will get rid of him.
Oh,
We're going to get obliterated if we leave him on the ship.
I think
any longer.
Steve attacks, right? Because I just attacked this guy.
It has to hit for Steve to hit. Well,
Oh,
it says
okay.
when an allied character hits with an attack. So yeah, I think it's got to be successful.
And it works with a tech attack as well?
It just says an attack. It doesn't specify a kind. It literally just says hits with an attack.
Okay.
I just wanted, like, I mean, you know better than I do, PB, but does your marks for death give you anything to redo that tech attack? Or is that a plus?
No.
You want
It's
an
just
elbow?
she gets a bonus damage if she crits.
Yeah.
It's real nasty if she crits.
Yeah.
Vision target.
Okay. That's
That
it.
is for the entire battle, though, Whack. I don't know if you knew that because
Oh,
you made
cool.
it sound like it was once per one-time use.
First time I'm encountering it, so it is what it is.
Yep.
Okay. That's it for that. Okay. The battleship down here, I think, is going to go. Let's see if it recharges its hard light cannon. You really hope I don't roll a 6. Okay, I did not. So it does not charge up its hard light. But it will attack the Blinkgate. That is a miss. And a second miss. Okay. That's lucky for you. That one is a miss. Who's going next? I think this thing would probably just inch its way forward a bit, by the way. Just about there. Who's next?
Do I see that thing hanging out the side? Is that thing? Do I see that mech attached to the thrusters? the
Sure,
engines?
what the hell? Why not?
Oh boy, that sucks.
I think Max said you do see him.
Yeah, you do.
I know. That's why it sucks.
Because he wants to go after it now.
Yeah,
It probably is you're like helping Geist get into the ship.
Yeah,
You probably just like glance out and you see this
yeah,
thing.
I see it.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm quite keen to get out of the cold now.
Yeah, Wyatt said he's gonna do it all in one go, so get in here.
Yeah, you got about 5 seconds.
Okay, right, I'm coming.
I can't get back in.
Okay. You're still in the ship, aren't you, Myth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, got to do it right. Can you do move twice in 2 separate actions?
If you
So, like,
boost.
move 1 space.
You can
and then-
move. You can move and then boost.
Okay, so could you move, do a skirmishy type thing, and then move later on in your turn order?
Only if you boost. You can't split movement, as far as I
You can,
remember
just
reading.
not during a barrage, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, during a barrage you can't. It says it in the movement section.
I think this is gonna work. Famous
Yeah,
last word.
splitting up movement and action. A character may take its actions at any point during any of its movement and complete that movement after the action completes.
Yes.
However, each action itself cannot be split into several parts.
Oh.
So you can't split the barrage.
No, but I can split the move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. What will boosts cost me?
A boost is a quick action.
Okay. Right. This should work. Famous last words. No, crap, it won't. Yes, it will. All right. So I will do my standard movement to just move 1. Move. God damn it. Come here.
And you can also overcharge.
I can. Yeah, I'm not hot right now. So I'm going to move 1. And then I'm going to use my lunge to move 2, because it would be 3, but we said we'd round it up from a half.
Yeah.
To get me next to this guy to do my progressive knife attack on him.
Okay.
Because why not? I'm not going down with people on our hull. All right, stabby, stabby.
Do you run across the ship to do this?
Yeah, so I've still got the winch in one hand. I'm doing like that thing in Mission Impossible where he's like abseiling out the window and he's running along the side of the ship.
Yeah,
with one
and
hand
he's
out
doing
on
it
the winch.
horizontally, right? Because it's like,
Yeah.
you know, the ship is probably like this or something, and Nero's just like,
Yeah. And he's like, there may be trouble ahead as he runs forward.
Forward with the progressive knife. for an
19 is a
attack.
hit.
19 once.
okay, and let me just check something real quick.
It's all right. He's a disposable character. It's fine, Chad.
All right, 19 for 3 damage. You lay in this massive punch on this thing. Now, your mark for death only works for you, right? And
That's
it's
right.
only on a
It
crit.
works, it works for everybody, yeah. If I put a mark for death on... Oh, sorry. I was thinking of something else.
It's Effie's mark for death.
Yeah, I was thinking of my
Okay.
exemplars mark.
So yeah, you hit this thing, and it makes like this horrible dent wherever you hit it. Like it's just like you can see it's like it's still up, but it doesn't look fucking good.
Okay, and then Heath's then gonna... Sorry, Nero's then gonna smash it again with his free action, his 1d3 fist.
Your turret.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my turret will fire on my successful hit.
How do you kill it?
Yeah! So at this point, again, I've just stabbed it through the chest with my progressive knife and just like started to do the bottle cap maneuver, peeling on his chest, as Steve then sees what's going on and turns, fires around, and just goes straight in through the mech's chest in the inside, just burning a hole straight out the back of him.
We need a hashtag for Jay. That's always the one. Hashtag always the one.
Always the one. And then I just imagine him like sliding off my knife and floating back off into space.
Okay. Yeah, you see the mech just like power down as Steve hits it with the fucking blast from underneath. It's like floating.
God damn it. Thank you, Steve.
Get in here!
Then with my second quick
cranking
action,
the winch.
I'll get in the ship.
Okay. You boost onto the ship.
Help me get him in here.
Okay. And
Close that fucking door.
let's see here. Battleship number 2.
Next one in closer to the door.
Does not recharge its hard light, but will fire with its weapons. That's a miss. And a hit. Okay, 6 more damage off of the Blinkgate. The Blinkgate is currently at 28 of 100. 28 of 100. Can they escape, chat? Who knows? Who knows? Let's find out. Okay. Who is next?
Is everyone in?
Yeah.
One is in.
Door's closing.
Yeah, we need an action for closing the door, don't we?
I will take my final and only action. I will close the door.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Nice.
sure you don't want to go out and shoot the debris that just
wanted
fell off
to.
the ship?
I recommend it, Red Panda. There's plenty of people to dance with out there.
Wait, there's dancing? Are we space dancing? Is space dancing a thing? I want a space dance!
Close the door.
I want a space dance! I need to show off my skills. I showed Red Panda earlier. He's very skilled.
You see Red Panda runs across. That's not the one. That's not either. He runs across the back of the hangar and he slams the. There it is. And he slaps his big unit hand onto the back door panel, and the thing closes. It's good time.
Okay. The hatch closes.
He's my barrage action.
All right, and that means the enemy's going to get another turn. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. The assault mech that's still up behind you guys, I think, will go next. And it will shoot with a barrage action towards you. Uh-oh, that's a crit.
Oh, we're dead.
No.
That's
should
going to
not have-
hit you for 8 damage.
Is that
And-
including our bolster?
Oh,
Without
that's
the bolster
correct.
blade?
That's what does that do? That is
A +2 to any save.
Could evasive action as well, or evasive brace.
there's
abrasive.
there's no evasion thing. I mean, basically he gets to brace if he wants to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He can do his brace thing, because what else are we gonna do? Next action is gonna be the one.
That's true. Yeah, we're not going to have another round.
Heavy assault
worrying about
rifles
the
going
braces.
now.
Yeah, but brace goes for the entire round. Just do it.
Huh?
if we brace right now,
We'll die.
Brace, Brad.
why don't we die?
Well, we're not going to have enough moves if we brace.
If we brace now, it's a reaction, and then you
Yeah.
have your action next to do the
Yeah.
thing. Do the
Brace
thing.
is just a reaction.
I need way more than one action.
You said
So
a brace is a
overcharge.
full action, right?
Brace removes my brace will only give me one quick action on my next turn.
Ah, well, all right. Thank you. That was good. Good that you remembered that.
So we're just gonna risk it, and if it kills us, then whatever.
all right.
Does the Epiphany get an overcharge?
Who knows?
Yeah, I've already done it.
Epiphany gets overcharged. You still have 7 heat to play with.
Yeah, so we could still brace, quick action, and overcharge.
No, I need the overcharge as well. I need every move I can get. I need to move. I need to scan the fucking thing, and we also need to go through. Right? So I need 2 full actions anyway. I think I need 1 full action and a quick action.
Brace or no?
No.
I rolled a 10. That is
Okay,
just
fast.
barely a hit.
Oh, we're dead.
You take
We just died.
You take 6 damage from the heavy assault rifle.
We had 2.
But you do have 1 structure.
Oh, what the fuck? I ain't fucking worried about nothing. Oh, that information would have been useful at the beginning. I wouldn't have even considered bracing ever.
Jeez.
So,
my gosh. So like an engine flies up.
yeah, the thing, I do need a D6 from you, however.
Me?
A 6! Oh, that's good. Okay, let me just check on that real quick. 6 is very good, I think. Oh my god, where is the freaking table? Okay.
Ollie, quick. This is important. Like that. Yeah, quickly. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright, better. Alright. Yeah, I couldn't concentrate, now I can. Fuck the stings.
You are impaired until the end of your next turn. But that is the best possible outcome.
The fuck is impaired, mate?
Impaired will make it so that you are +1 difficulty on all attacks, saves, and skill checks. Okay.
All right, well...
Well, yeah, you rolled a 6. That's the good one. It's not that bad.
Happened.
You could have been jammed, and then you would have been fucked.
That would have been bad.
Okay. So, yeah, you take a nice shot there, and this thing will move up to here, and that's it for its turn. This guy's down. This guy's down. Okay, the aces. Probably make them go next. I feel like that's the most likely thing. Okay. Ace here is gonna go. Actually, it doesn't need to move that far. Let's see. Can it go here and still hit you? I think it will do that. Oh yeah, we can hit you there. Okay, this ace is gonna fly up, and it's gonna spend some heat to do that though. Okay. And it will try and hit you with a bunch of missiles. Whoops. That is a miss. That's it for its turn. Okay. Let's have all of the aces go, I think. Probably about there. And we're going to have another missile barrage. Oof. That might be a crit. Nope, just barely not a crit, though. That was a 19. Okay, and that missile barrage is going to go off. And it's going to hit for 3 explosive damage on the Epiphany.
Okay.
No.
Shit.
How many of the
Barely a fucking
enemy
square.
ships have gone?
Yeah, when's our turn?
Yeah, Epiphany should go.
Oh, I forgot. You guys still get a turn. Yeah, I'm sorry. You go before that. My bad. I'll sacrifice that. Add the HP back on.
Turn.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Let me put the poo-poo back in my bum-bum.
Poo needs to go back in the bum.
So my bad. I will sacrifice that guy's turn because I fucked up. Okay. Epiphany.
All right, I move to here. And then I tell Polly.
Right, scan it quick. Whirl it up. Scan what you can
I'll
get.
give it my best try.
Get this thing online. We're going now.
Polly rolled an 18.
Go, Polly.
I've got the coordinates! It looks like... What? Who cares? Just go! The battleship here is the one that's jamming us! But I've got the previous coordinates!
I don't care, we're going through.
Just go.
Spool it up!
Spool it up.
Just spool it up.
So,
I assume that's our overcharge, to be honest.
the coordinates get punched into the Blinkgate. You can see the Epiphany head into the Blinkgate, the jammed Blinkgate. As the battle all around rages on the Blinkgate, several explosions rattle it. You see one of the battleships powering up. It's a big, nasty weapon. As the Epiphany heads on through the Blinkgate. And that's where we're going to end the session today.
Ah, fuck yeah! Should we get it?
Easy.
Oh my.
For a second.
Good job. Good job, everybody. You survived.
I need to lie down.
Survived. You survived. Congratulations. Congratulations. I really had no idea if that fight would be balanced at all. There was just so much shit going on. I had no fucking idea how that would go. Not a clue. I was like, well, they might just die. Like, you just might die. And I tried to stay as true as I thought it would be with the aces and the battleships focusing on the Blinkgate and stuff. I figured that's what they would have done. So good job staying alive. I'm surprised, honestly, but good job. Well done.
Welcome.
And
You done good, Wack. You done good.
We'll see what happens next time, because so much prep this week. It's fucking crazy. Okay. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout outs to wrap things up for today. PB,
Yes.
you want to start us off, please?
Yes, sure. Hi, I'm Pumpkinberry. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. I am also here on Wednesdays where I GM a horror show about a group of people stuck in a time loop, which is super cool. You can check that out, 5 p.m. It's called Nocturne. And then I'm also here a couple other times a week, but I'm passing the buck.
Thank you, PB.
Mm-hmm.
Myth?
Wowie. That was so great. I am so happy that I didn't really do anything because I wanted to just watch it, and I did, and it was great. Thanks for having me. That was really cool. My name is Mythomatic. I played Steve, the turret today, as well as the winch guy, Luca. You guys can also follow me over on twitch.tv/Mythomatic or Twitter of the same handle. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Can't wait to see you guys around. Can't wait to play again. Can't wait for later this week, where I'm also on Simulacrum, the Cypher System game, or the Numenera game on Friday. Super hyped about that. And see you guys there. And thank you guys for playing with me. Thank you, chat, for being here. And thank you for having me here.
I'll play with you anytime.
All right. DMs are open.
Red Panda and Steve, the real MVPs this evening.
Thank you so much, Myth. Jay?
Hi, I'm unpuckering my sphincter like a boss right now. That was amazing. Loved it. I'm Jay Britton, voice actor, apparently Twitch streamer. Find me at twitch.tv/Jay Britton, on Twitter, voice Jay Britton. I'm not around on Twitch most of the end of this week, but tomorrow, for those of you that watch Nocturne, Amelia Tyler and I will be streaming together some Morphe's Law and something else tomorrow night. If you've ever seen a stream before, we hate each other. It'll be nothing but abuse. If you're into that kind of thing,
Beautiful abuse.
He literally hit her with a basketball.
I did, not on purpose. Okay, maybe a little bit. It's horrible, wonderful abuse. So if you want to see that tomorrow night, we'll be doing that nonsense. That's it. I'm gonna go lie down now in a dark room. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Jay. Fist unfortunately did not join us today, but make sure you guys go give him a follow, please. Brad.
I think Colo's streaming a little bit as well, so you should go and show Colo some not love, but like pat her on the head or something if you can reach that low. I, however, will be streaming some epic gaming time in Minecraft tomorrow. But more importantly than that, this Sunday, I'm going to be running the August Alliance, which is superheroes, and it has some weird stuff going on. So I guess just tune in for that. It'll be a one-shot, but there's a question mark on the end of that, and that will be explained on Sunday. See you Sunday at 9 UK, 4 Eastern. Superheroes and stuff.
Thank you, Brad.
You're welcome.
And thank you for actually doing the show this month. Much appreciated.
I have nothing else going on, Whack. I'm unemployed. I was like, well, Whack can take a month off now. I'll just run the show this month. What else am I going to do? Just been sitting eating ice cream on the patio outside.
How could this happen?
Nothing else to do, dude.
Thank you. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your GM of Doom. I have dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. I cannot stress this enough. I had no fucking idea how today would go battle-wise. I had this prepped for like a couple weeks now. I just had no idea what would happen. And now I have to do so much prep. Because there were a few ways that it could have gone. Just other things, just so you know, some other stuff that I had prepped. Other options would have been if you took the sneaky approach and actually used the wreckage and try to sneak through the battle. That was another option. You could have snuck onto one of the battleships to try and disable the jamming. That was another choice.
I didn't think of that.
Boarding,
choice.
I didn't think about boarding, but it seems
Sounds
very
awesome.
Well, we also considered doing the turn everything off and float towards the thing.
Which I also, that would have been terrifying.
Yeah. Well,
casual.
but then I looked at my sheet and it was like, gotta go fast. And I was like, oh yeah, let's just go straight forward at full speed. Like always. Literally every single time we get put on a battle map, it's the first thing I do.
Well, Effie is a stealth specialist, so I figured that was a possibility. So I had planned for that possibility.
That's why I recommended the debris in the beginning. I was like, we should totally do that, but
and then the third option would have just been to try and fight, which would have been very, very, very difficult. The Blinkgate would have almost certainly gotten destroyed. And
we could easily have. I feel like we could have easily have stopped and taken out the little shitty dudes knocking around. But yeah, the Blinkgate would have 100%.
We would have caused too much attention.
All of the breachers were grunts. They all had 1 HP.
I could have ruined them. That's the worst thing about it. Is that's exactly what my thing is set up to do at the moment. Is take out lots of little things. 'Cause I can always hit.
You guys, you could have let Ship
accuracy like through the wazoo.
You could have let Skip pilot the ship, and all gone out to fight. That was a possibility. There was a lot of stuff that could have happened. So I was like,
the Blinkgate was on its last legs when we went through it.
Yeah.
I don't think speed was a bad idea.
The only way that we could have done it is what we did.
I think so too.
Yeah. This would have taken too much time.
yeah, there was
The
a lot
version
of
of this where the Blinkgate gets destroyed and we're stuck there as well was a whole other
Yeah,
thing going
very
through my head.
interesting. Yeah.
Somebody wrote in the chat like, "Oh, did they get captured?" And I'm like, I don't think these dudes capture people either. It would have been, we probably would have had to just turn and
Turn
flee.
around,
like,
yeah.
There were lots of different possibilities. Yes, the
Yeah.
Blinkgate getting destroyed could have been a possibility, and there's like a whole different way things could have gone.
You just have to fucking
I want
find
to
the
play through all of those scenarios.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. But good job, everybody. Good job. And congratulations, you will hit license level 3.
Oh shit.
Yes.
License
Changes
level 3.
everything.
License level 3. Congratulations. So yeah, good job, and thank you, chat, for hanging out with us. Much love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the theories and the fan art and all the love and everything. Thank you to Myth. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, PB, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. And thanks to Fist and Colo, even though they're not here. And we'll hopefully see you guys for some Nocturne on Wednesday. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.